And we are live. We're back. It only feels like just yesterday, just last night, we were on stream for unbelievable night in Paris. What a romantic night that was. We will look back on it with fond memories in the city of romance. City beat PSG 2-1, and now we are back for a chance to get that bit closer to mathematically wrapping up the English Premier League. We need our good friends from Merseyside to do us a favour tomorrow in Old Trafford, and then if we win today, of course, we do win the Premier League mathematically. And I said it on our review for the PSG game. I mean, I'm all about that PSG game. I know it's great to win the Premier League, but Champions League is the one that's eluded us for so long. So, what an unbelievable confidence boost that would be for the remainder of the Champions League campaign if we're, wrap up a Premier League now. But listen, today we have a game in our hands, so let's focus on that. We've got a team sheet on screen now. You people at home can see it. We've got Renners in the chat. Yes, guys. How drunk is Hugh? I'm not drunk. I'm just
Angin.
a tad hungover. Angin, as Darren. Just a tad hungover around dog. But listen, we move. I know I'm willing to push myself for City. I love this club. I'll do it for this club, not for anyone else. But listen, let's talk about this team sheet. A lot of rotation. Only 3 players start today that started in Paris the other night. So Pep clearly wants the big boys, if you like, to be as fresh as possible for the second leg of this PSG game. Ederson starts as he did against PSG. Ake and Laporte are the 2 centre halves. I don't think have we even ever seen that before. Two left-footed centre halves. Should be interesting. You got Mendy back in the left full position, Cancelo back in his right full position. He started against PSG as well. The fact that he's starting today would lead me to believe that he will not start against PSG on Tuesday. And Walker will be on the right, and Zinchenko, who was fantastic the other night, will start on the left. So Mendy, Cancelo left and right, and then in the midfield we're playing the double pivot. I hate saying it, we're playing the double pivot. Fernandinho and Rodri together. And then you've got essentially 4 players who can play as strikers. You got Sterling on one wing, I assume, Torres on the other, Jesus and Aguero as 2. It's a 4-4-2, proper Brexit football. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know where the creativity is going to come from. Maybe Rodri will play slightly further forward than Fernandinho. Cancelo will probably invert into the midfield. I'm not sure the clinicality is there. There's players that can score goals, but I don't know how we're going to transition to a point where we can get goals. What are you thinking about the team sheet? It's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, the 2 DMs I'm not a fan of. 2 left-footed centre-backs, weird. Not really. It's like, I don't care. At the end of the day, like, if we win today, we win today. Don't win today, we don't win today. We have Paris on Tuesday. It's that's what I prefer. Paris Tuesday. But
yeah,
I think Cancelo will invert. I do think that's how the Cancelo will invert. Hang on, wait a minute. I forget who's playing. Who's starting left back?
Mendy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot he was playing. I thought Cancelo was playing left. I've had a fucking nightmare there. Yeah, I do think Cancelo will invert and Mendy will stay wide.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to. We have absolutely no creative midfielders there, really. I mean, Rodri is a good player, but he's not naturally a creative midfielder, so we need Cancelo to come in and essentially take the role of what maybe Bernardo or Gundogan would usually.
They're all tapping Kyle Walker's head for good luck.
Daniel says, how are you guys? Interesting starting lineup. 2 defensive midfielders and 2 strikers. Can it work? I have just a slight feeling that Jesus will drop deeper and play maybe a slight 10 role.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of fluidity, I think. A lot of fluidity. Players moving around the park and contributing where they can. You know the way Pep works. No one ever sticks to like their generic role. Like the right back is never just the right back. It's so much more than that. So I think I see a lot of fluidity. But the one thing you can be certain of is Aguero will be up front. He'll be he's not going to play anywhere else, so he'll be the fox in the box today. He was proper British football.
Anytime score today, Aguero.
Brexit Pep is here. You're not ready. Yes, Cameron, how's it going, mate? Yes, Daniel as well. I think I said hello to you. We didn't do a preview because we're trying to take part in that blackout thing, so we're just doing the watch along. That's it. We won't do a review either. We will do a preview for the PSG game, and of course
that'll be up to Tuesday morning as well because the blackout lasts until Tuesday. So Tuesday morning, that'll be up. Look out for it. Don't watch it. We'll know.
We'll know who you are. We'll know who you are. You did not
find out.
Yeah, I'm okay, Renners. I got in at about 4:00 this morning, straight to sleep. So I'm okay. Pep's mind is on another dimension when it comes to team sheets. Yeah, he's just a crazy man, but we love him, don't we? He loves to pull surprises. Reddit, Hugh, you missed me and Joe taking the piss out of Dara's team yesterday. Did Rovers lose?
No, we won 2-0, but we're just how shit we were, right? Because it took a goalkeeping error. Like, yeah, man, I don't know, the Harps keepers, he dropped it into Gaffney and he just finished it. Well, Sean Horse scored. So.
Cameron, even Diaz isn't starting and he never rests. Listen, everyone needs a rest. And Pep, like this team sheet he's picked today just screams that he really wants to beat PSG and get that job done on Tuesday. Obviously, this team we have out today is more than good enough to beat Crystal Palace, you'd like to think. You'd like to think as well we'll have all the ball as usual. It's just going to be a matter of finishing our chances and creating chances. That's the only issue I have. I don't know where it's going to come from. There's not a natural 10 on the pitch. There's not a natural creative midfielder on the pitch for us today. It's just two wingers, one who's heavily out of form at the moment, Raheem Sterling. Maybe a chance for him to get back in form. Jesus, I never rate too highly. Aguero, who plays little or no football.
You should have mentioned.
I should have mentioned. Did I ever mention I don't really like him? Aguero, who played little or no football, and Torres, who you can't really put pressure on him. He's not been given much time at all this season, and he's done okay whenever he has played. So, listen, it'll be an interesting watch. But as City fans, we get used to these kind of funny team sheets. Cameron says, fingers crossed, we get through. How long after the semis is the final? I don't think the final's till the end of May or early June, isn't it?
The 28th of May, I booked it off for work. So
28th of May, there you go, Cameron. So quite a while between the semi-final and final, about 3 weeks. I think it's usually about 3 weeks anyway. Joe says, as Gandhi says, never back the early kickoff. Last time we played an early kickoff was a loss to Leeds. So I don't know if you're into conspiracy theories and superstitions. Yeah, don't back the early kickoff. So that's us today. Hit like on stream if you've not done already, lads, and subscribe if you're new. We've hit 210 blood clot subs. 210 blood clot subs.
blood clots.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I absolutely love it, and as I always say, we really appreciate the support. And the views we got on the stream highlights from the PSG game was unreal. That was a great night. If you guys were in the stream with us on Wednesday, there, you would have realized that was a really enjoyable stream, as it would be when you beat PSG in Paris. But can you get up maybe the Crystal Palace team, Darren, and try? We can identify where we think they might pose a threat. Obviously, in recent years against Palace, we've had some interesting nights against Palace. You've got the Townsend screamer. It comes out.
I was in the Astro that day.
The where?
The Astro in Kilmarnock in Astro Park.
Yeah.
Right, so it's typical Brexit 4-4-2 versus a typical Brexit 4-4-2. It's Guaita, who will be prime suspect for trim watch. Martin Ward, who's playing right back. Sheku Kouyaté, who's a DM playing centre back. So it's Scott Dan, the best foot birthday they released. Tyreek Mitchell, who of Mara is playing to be licking his lips. Milohojevic, red card. Redvald, grey hair. Eze, have you ever seen The Walking Dead? Looks like Michonne. He'll be dangerous. Andros Townsend, you already know who he is. Wilfred Zaha, thought he was injured. Benteke. The main danger there is Eze, Zaha, and Townsend, especially Townsend, because you know he loves a goal.
What place are Palace in the league right
now? I'd like to say 15th. Let me check. Oh no, they're not 15th. Southampton are 15th. Let me tell you, 13th. Jeez, I predict the Palace to go down.
So they're not the greatest team by any means, but they do have players there that can do a bit of damage if they're on form. Moaning Manchal, yeah, I don't like that guy's attitude. I don't like Zah's attitude at all. A bit of an arrogant. I think he's a lot better than him. So fuck him. But listen, like I said, this team we have it's full of class players. So you'd like to think it's good enough to win. But like I said,
do you want an in-depth look at Palace?
Go on.
Okay, so Palace have won 10 games, sorry. They've drawn 8 times and lost 14 times with a goal difference of -20. So they love shipping a good goal.
So, okay, well then they're vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. Like Tyreek Mitchell is good, but if Torres even gets a look at that ball, I'd back him. Excuse me. Same with Sterling. I think Sterling obviously has the pace on Martin Ward. I think I have pace on Martin Ward, so Sterling should be fine.
Renner says he's not sure about this game. I get what you mean, Renner. I'm not too sure myself. I mean, like, even if you had, say, one of the other of Foden and De Bruyne on the pitch, you'd be a lot more confident because let's say you took, I don't know, one of the DMs off and put Foden or De Bruyne on with all those strikers essentially on the pitch, you'd like to think we're going to score a few goals. What I do have a feeling in the runners is I do think we'll see an Aguero goal today. He's 2 goals off breaking the record for most goals scored for one club in the Premier League. So he's going to want to leave his legacy. He's obviously got an unreal legacy as it is, but that's another fantastic record. It'll cement him as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Premier League striker of all time, depending on your bias. Joe says, of course you have the pace dart from a man who said he could outpace Mbappe on Wednesday. Last from Dara says he could outpace Mbappe.
I think, right, foot race, 1v1, I take him and I beat him. Right? I think I beat him.
You just don't.
But you obviously haven't seen me before the injury, lad.
Before I did the ACL, I was on trial with fucking Barcelona. What's anyone in the chat saying? Score predictions. I'm going to go with a optimistic 3-0.
I'm going to go with the DMs 1-0.
I don't know why. I think the 4 players we have up front, all in their own ways, have points to prove. And all of them will want some involvement in the remainder of the Champions League campaign. So when you get chances like this, you got to fucking take them. Maybe less so Aguero. I think Aguero realizes that he's not one of Pep's first choices at all. So he's just kind of glad to be out there. But he's, like I said, he's got his individual records he wants to chase. I think you'll see a goal from Aguero today. But I think another interesting point is the 2 centre-halves, 2 left-footed centre-halves. Ake and Laporte have never played together as a partnership. So maybe we'll see. Are we about to see the beginning of a blossoming relationship between 2 players? Could it be like Stones, Diaz, Ake, Laporte, 2 great combinations there? Are we about to see that? What do you reckon?
Can I give my opinion on Ake? I think just looking at him, face value, he looks like one of the nicest men in football. Just looking at him, right?
Yeah.
I think he has that effect on people. He's always smiling. His hair is really cool. And he's a good footballer, right? I can't see why this can't be the start of a good relationship. Obviously, 2 left-footed centre backs concern me, but the professional footballers they have to be able to use their weak foot. So
the right foot's not just for standing on. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Laporte is going to have to be the leader in this backline today. He is going to have to be the senior man and call the shots. He's going to have to just channel his inner Ruben Diaz and just shout at cunts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do this. Get your shit together.
No, that's why Fernandinho's there, man.
Yeah, Fernandinho, we know he's an absolute tank in the middle of the park, but in terms of our back 4 unit, Laporte is going to have to take the reins on that front. So it's a bit of added pressure on him. It's a good chance for him to show what he can do. He may feel a bit aggrieved that he wasn't playing against PSG, considering he scored the winner in the Carabao Cup final. I thought he was John Stones bossed it, didn't he, in Paris? So you can't complain now in hindsight. But listen, every player, when you're in a team like City, with the amount of squad depth and constant rotation, everyone's always got a point to prove in their own way when they play. Other than maybe De Bruyne and Foden and probably Gundo this season, who are all just kind of cemented as like top players in the team. Everyone's constantly competing for a place, and no one's ever guaranteed. So everyone's got a point to prove. I'm saying the knee injury. What's this? Actually, voice of God, come in and give us a bit of your own analysis of this game.
Oh dear. Well, the team is wow.
Wow.
I mean, what are we relying on here? It looks to me as if we're relying on zero creativity in the midfield. There's just none. We're relying on our fullbacks to get forward to just put crosses in. It looks like to me.
I think it's going to be a cross and inshallah kind of day.
Oh no! On the early kickoff as well. Oh dear.
Daniel says Sterling has to prove something today. There are rumors that we want to sell him. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that actually. What's going on with him? He has to score today because I don't want him to leave. Sterling. Raheem Sterling. He's top of the league. He's having a tough time, isn't he? He's had quite a few now consecutive poor performances. We know Jack Grealish has been firmly on the radar of our owners for quite a while now, and we're almost certain that Pep is a big admirer of Jack Grealish. I think that might be thinking if we could get 90 to 100 million for Raheem Sterling while he's out of form, that would fund Jack Grealish, who's constantly on fire for Villa. But I love Raheem Sterling. He's given so much to this club. But, you know, as football fans, we get attached to players. And then when they do leave, it's like, oh no. And Sterling is one of those players because he was part of an unbelievable generation of City players. You know, the Centurions the year after that as well. So many amazing goals, iconic moments. But yeah, he's got something to prove. Do I think he'll go in the summer? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But listen, you're right though. He's got a point to prove. What do you make in that situation? It's a real funny. No one expected that kind of news, or at least those rumors to come out the other day that Sterling could possibly be sold in the summer.
Personally, I think he'll stay. Right? I think it's just blown up. It's summertime. You need stories. I mean, there's no transfer story except for Haaland.
I mean, didn't we get word? Wasn't it? Weren't they saying a few weeks ago that City were trying to get him to tie down on a new contract?
Yeah, exactly. Unless the thing is, he's stalling so much the City don't want it anymore, that's complete horseshit. That would be complete horseshit. I mean, you can't go from wanting to tie someone down to wanting to sell them, especially when he has 3 years left on it. 3 years left.
I assume it's 3 years. 2025.
Right,
Daniel said-
well, 3 years left. You're still getting a lot of money if you were to sell him, so it's not that. I don't know. I don't think he's up for sale. I think Pep does him too much selling. Same with Jesus.
10 likes, man. Look at that. Yeah, it's a good point. Daniel says something that I want to touch on. Actually, he says Sterling isn't a world-class player overall because of his finishing, but he can be a world-class player on his day. I don't think he is a world-class player at all, Raheem Sterling. I think he's a really, really, really good player, and he does contribute, does fantastic moments. But I don't think he's ever hit the exact potential that people thought he would, if you get me. Like, people thought he was going to be in that Messi, Ronaldo category at one stage because he was flying. He was absolutely flying. He was banging in goals at one stage. We were obviously winning trophies, and he had the fortune of that, you know, all that glory surrounding that. But I don't think he ever actually hit the ceiling that he could have, or people thought he would. But that's not me discrediting him, because he still, like I said, is a fantastic player. But it's like, say, Foden, right? So Foden's 20. When Sterling was kind of around that age, we were talking about Sterling as a player the same way we talk about Foden. You know, the sky is the limit kind of thing. And it's up to him how hard he works and gets there. But you're right, Daniel, when you say 13 lineup. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new as well. Yeah, his finishing really.
Sorry, go on.
The thing, it's 14 likes. Where it's coming from? Thank you so much. Yeah, no, Sterling's finishing is the reason probably he doesn't get that world class status all the time. Like, he has world class moments where you go, wow, you know, that's what we want from him all the time. But then he goes through periods like he's going through right now. But still, like, I mean, if you look at the stats, me and Joe were talking about it off camera the other day. It was something like 31 goals altogether last season, all competitions for a winger. That's unbelievable, and that's even while he had some poor performances last season. I mean, he had dips in performance last season, and still got those goals. So that there's a fantastic player there, but world class, probably not quite. I don't know. What does anyone else in the chat think? I'm sure people have opinions. Like Jack Grealish is also in that category, I think, with Foden, whereby he could be world class. He just needs better players around him. I mean, if he's flourishing the way he is at Villa, throw him into a team with De Bruyne in front of him, or De Bruyne beside him, Bernardo and Foden. Grealish has an unbelievable amount of potential. But it's a funny situation with Sterling. Like Dara said a second ago, the club can't go from wanting to tie him down on a new contract, a long-term contract, to in a matter of weeks wanting to sell him. It doesn't make sense. I think there is a lot of paper talk there, like Dara, whereby it's coming up to summertime, they want to start creating rumors and stirring shit up really.
The quota for a world-class player is, can you be the best player on a Champions League or Premier League contending team? No, he can't be. He's not the all-around player. He doesn't have the finishing. He doesn't really have the creativity. Really, like he's very fast. He's very good at dribbling. He's up there, one of the best dribblers in the world. But the creativity it's kind of there. He's not bad at it. But finishing, you see him running one-on-one, you're backing the keeper every day of the week.
Oh, 100%. Like, we're in a position now as City fans where we've watched him for so long make a bollocks of one-on-one opportunities. If you see Sterling go one-on-one, you're immediately thinking, this is the wrong man to be in this position. Like, you saw it where who was it? Jesus got a goal the other week, or was it Jesus got a goal? Yeah. And Sterling's through essentially one-on-one, or as good as it gets to one-on-one, and you could see his own confidence. He was like, I don't want to be in this position, so he pulls it back. And, like, in fairness to him, he squares it pretty well to Jesus, who taps it in. But like, that's a sign of a player lacking confidence or doesn't trust his own finishing ability. I mean, a player who backs himself in that situation wouldn't even think of passing to Jesus or wouldn't think of anything other than I'm putting the ball. So I think he's very much a confidence player as well, Sterling. If his mindset's not in the like perfect mind frame. Daniel says, but on that pitch is one player who scored almost every chance he gets, Ferran Torres. He will be a big player for us. I put Ferran Torres in a similar category to Cancelo, right? So Cancelo came in and his first season was last season, obviously, and I thought he was struggling a little bit last season. Maybe he didn't settle in or he wasn't given time. He was playing in the wrong role, possibly. And now this season he's really flourishing. I think Ferran Torres, we forget how young he is and how much time he has. And any player playing under Pep and training under Pep every single day of the week and playing with these players around him is going to develop anyway, even when he's not playing match days regularly. I think as the years go on, he'll be like what kind of Phil Foden was a few years ago. He'll get more and more and more game time. He's got, like, you're right, Dan. He's got unbelievable ability and he is clinical as well, Ferran Torres. Probably more clinical than, at the moment anyway, the other three players playing up front today, Aguero, Sterling and Jesus.
You know, in my opinion, he's the most clinical player in that club. He just doesn't get enough. Like, that's a big shout, right? But he is that good. Like, his finishing is that good. I remember watching that Spain and Germany match when he hit a hat trick. He went one on one with Manuel Neuer. Would you say best keeper in the world?
At one point, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like, and it wasn't very long ago that it was at one point. He's a great keeper, which that's why I think he has got it, and Pep's gonna definitely work on it. It's gonna be like the lap. He knows he's got it. He's gonna work on it, and there's no way that he gets worse on the Pep. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no way he gets worse in the time span that he's gonna be here. And if it doesn't work out, You make profit. You make profit for flipping. But I hope it does work out because I really, really like him.
We only got him for something like 20 odd million for Ferran Torres. What an absolute
20 million. I give Tiki Begaristan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tiki, yeah. I give him shit all the time. I gave him shit for the Jorginho thing, for the Koulibaly thing. That Torres is a snip. 20 million. And the rumor was that we were trying to haggle them down for 25. We're trying to haggle them down for 25 million. Tiki went, and that was about over a week or two. Tiki went in there, sorted it in a day for 20 million plus 5 million in add-ons.
Mental. Come here. I'm going to go grab a bottle of water before we kick off.
You do you, baby.
Going, right?
I'm giving them the reminder. Right, subscribe or else. You know, I know where you live. I know that I will find the IP address thing. So if you don't subscribe, you know what's gonna happen. Joe, just better go in the clips.
Am I doing the clips?
Stream while bollocks. I don't know. I doubt it. Aguero looks fucking wham, doesn't he? Jesus.
He's been wham since like.
Yeah, I know. But like that Paisley jersey makes it pop out more.
Yeah, and then they cut to Fernandinho, who's the polar opposite. Jesus Christ.
He has spaghetti arms like me.
God.
Oh, jacket's off.
Coat's coming off. Here we go.
He's proper shaved as well. Oh, by the way, just for communicative, it's the skybox in the room. I'm still gonna have to pause because he's not in the sitting room. But I've got the skybox.
15 likes on the stream. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Right.
Hit subscribe.
You know why?
You get 10 years good luck if you subscribe.
Yeah, I threatened them while you were gone.
Stop threatening the viewers. He's always doing it.
No.
Stop threatening the good people. What's this Daniel saying? He's still young, but for a 21-year-old player to have hit this finishing is simply amazing. He's in the learning process of Pep, like Foden's process. Trust in Pep, he will turn him into world class. I fully back that, Daniel. I absolutely agree with you. I think Ferran Torres, he wouldn't have been brought to the club if Pep didn't identify him as someone he can really work on and make a top player. He has, Dara probably is right, definitely close to being, if not the best, at actual finishing at the club right now. Obviously, Aguero's Aguero, but he's played no football. So, Ferran Torres, absolutely. What channel?
BT1. Do you know Brandon? He's a kit man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the kit man, yeah.
Right, he's the kit man. I think it shows how much everyone loves him that he's actually there today.
Are the players taking a knee for you right now?
Yeah. Oh, you're in sync with me, pretty much.
We're off.
Right, tell me what second you're on. I might have to pause it for a second. Even if it's a second, are we arsed?
We're as good as live people for the people who come here regularly. Sometimes we're like 30 seconds behind, but we're
Well, give us your seconds.
14, 15,
Right, yeah,
16.
there's 3 second difference. 1, 2, there you go. Well, yeah.
25, 26.
Yep.
Oh, we're off. We're off, lads. We're off. Come on, Blues. Chance to wrap up the Premier League this weekend. If it doesn't happen this weekend, we can do it next weekend. We'll hope our good friends in Merseyside can help us out. The Merseyside Redbirds can help us out and beat the Manchester Red Devils. So it's up to us. The ball is in our side of the court right now. We get a win today. We keep the pressure on. It's as good as ours, but we want that wrapped up mathematically to have that in our heads. Ake getting a few touches on the ball early. Good for him. Let's get the confidence up. 16 likes on the stream. Don't know where they're coming from. Subscribe if you're new. You get 10 years really good luck if you subscribe. Thank you so much. Dennis has scored a hat-trick against Manuel Neuer. Yeah, that's what Darren was saying. Unbelievable.
Rodri. Prick.
It's going to be interesting to see where the creativity comes. Cancelo's already pushing pretty far forward. Come on, you beautiful blue bastards.
That guy on the right, I should say, on the right side of the back line.
Yeah. There's no point in taking the forward on the left side because he's always there, isn't he?
Rita Val's got such a cool haircut, hasn't he?
It's a really sunny day in London, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great where I am. I don't know about you, but it's really dark and desolate where I am. So it's Talif here, really.
Come on, lads. Let's fucking put on a big shift today. And then let's go to our Champions League semi-final. Crystal Palace.
Oh, actually, there was a video. They were showing footage of Aguero. He's actually, like, that man is ridiculous. The size of him, like.
He's turned into an absolute unit. He's off to Barcelona by the looks of it, Aguero.
Yeah, I think Jose Alvarez said that.
I think we actually are playing a traditional 4-4-2, and Aguero and Jesus are the strikers.
I really don't know. It's only 2 minutes in. I think we'll have to wait until like the 10th minute to know what this man's doing.
I'm just looking at the shape I saw for a second there.
He's giving them a lot of respect.
Sterling is. Is Sterling playing as like a box-to-box midfielder? Look at him.
I said I think he gives them a lot of respect. Palace, rightfully so, a very good football, but they're a good team.
17.
Fuck me.
What's happened there?
Joe pushing the back. No, I just said fuck me because we got 17.
Yeah, Joe, is the stream tripping out?
No, why? I don't think so.
Maybe it's my PC.
It might be.
It could just be. It could just be a PC.
No, it's tripping out.
Oh dear.
Why? How? What's happening, Nick?
It's just gone all like fuzzy and.
Aha! I see it now.
Apologies, people. Bear with us for a sec. I think it's back.
It's on the up. It's on the up.
Cancelo was doing.
He's back.
He's going prime Neymar.
Right, 17 likes. Could we hit 30 for the first time ever today? We came one off during the stream, hitting 30 likes for the first time ever against PSG. Could we hit? Yeah, thanks, Ryan. It's okay now. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was, but Techie Boy Joe is always on hand to save the day. I was saying though, do you reckon we could hit 30 likes for the first time ever today? We're on 17 and we're only 3 minutes into the game.
If we do it for Palace, then we can do it for anything.
So we nearly got 30 now against PSG. That was unbelievable. The support that night was crazy. We grew in like 10 subscribers that night. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I think we got 7. Go on.
Oh. What were you saying?
Tell you what, I like Wilfred Zaha.
I don't. I think he's a complete moan.
Oh no, I'd say no. He's a bit of a prick, but I like him as a player. I'm actually a really big fan of him as a player. I think he's a very good footballer.
That was a really good free kick from whoever took that.
Cancelo. That's City ball. He's not giving that.
Referee, he could have killed him.
He actually done pretty well there, Martin Moore.
Was it a throw-in?
Yeah. Q, what do you think of that Palace jersey?
Nothing, really.
It's really weird the way that it stops the shoulders, but it's not my jersey. It's probably better now next season.
Did you see anyone in the chat maybe as well? 18 likes, let's go! 10 years, good luck if you subscribe as well. Bear that in mind. Did you see on Twitter this morning the apparent leaked City away shirt for next season?
No, would you send it to me?
It doesn't have the crest on it. It doesn't have the crest on it.
Never mind.
It just says Man City, Etihad Airways.
the color scheme on I saw
It's
a
also
leaked
not the
colour scheme,
away
I was like,
kit.
Third kit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like you just see the international ones that just have like the name of the country. Like the Puma
Yeah,
international
This
ones.
one-
It's like that, but just says Man City. It's got no crest on it. It's odd.
It just looks like a t-shirt.
Oh, that's disgusting. Like, it's a really nice color scheme, right? It's a really, really nice color scheme, in my opinion. But that's a no. That's a t-shirt.
Right.
What-
Yeah, no,
I do right about it.
I don't like it at all.
I
Come
I
on,
read color
Blue.
scheme.
5 minutes in. So we'll need 6 minutes in. Let's get a foothold on this. Is anyone in the chat watching? Renners, Daniel, anyone watching?
No, right. Renner's won't. Renner's just chilling out with us for the day. What a man.
There's all
Unless he's
the
got the stream. So watches with the stream if he's able.
big shift from Sterling today. Big shift from a Fernandinho.
Yeah, it is proper 4-4-2. I love this game.
Referee could have ended his career.
That's Jesus.
Renner says, I am watching it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about the team? Okay. Okay, got a fair few touches on the ball now.
Yeah.
He says, while playing FIFA 21 with Chris as well, I have you
Mhm.
on, and he has the extra on. Big setup, big setup.
That sounds like the dirtiest of setups.
Let's go, Blues. Come on.
Yeah, Jesus is
Hey.
playing. Oh, you fucking awful.
Jesus, he's playing as a 10, isn't he?
Man, he's playing fucking shite as well.
Come on.
He's actually passed out of play there. Like, I don't know who he's aiming for. Trying to pass to Roy Hodgson.
Probably still more clinical. Throw in Palace.
That's my L. That's my L.
Palace on the attack here. Look at the
Here
space they have.
they come.
Ball in. Get away.
That's a really nice touch.
Oh. Come on. Wake up.
Benteke was using the bunda.
Take it, Monday.
Bent bunk. No, I can't say. There's no way it can work.
We don't fucking counter. Do you know that? As a team, we just don't know the meaning. It's not in the vocabulary.
Edison has rolled out, just for those not watching, Edison's rolled out really fast to get a counter going. Torres stops in his tracks, turns and passes it back to Fernandinho.
I mean, we were on Mendy. I expect a good
Oh,
performance from Mendy. Oh, Sterling, what the fuck? Ref!
I don't know if that was just a bad, I don't know if it was a bad pass or a bad touch there. I think Riedewald got in the way with beautiful there.
Aguero is...
Sergio Aguero runs like he's trying to hold in a shit.
He's too built, man. He's way too built.
Yeah, no, he's had to get fairly wide. He's got too wide for his own good.
He's built like a gaff.
He's very small as well. Like, he's smaller than us.
He's about 5'7".
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So Mendy.
Lads, come on. Do you know what? I'm impressed with... Hang on. I'm impressed early doors a little bit with Ferran Torres. I like the look of him there on the ball a second ago.
Yeah.
Just get vibes.
Fucking, what's his name is? Andros Townsend has possibly the best hair transplant I've ever seen.
I'm jealous. Go on, Sergio.
Oh, you won't be for long. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Well on, Mendy. Ball it.
Finish.
Hit that. Oh, how do you miss? Torres. I was just saying to the people that you're the most clinical person in the club. Volley that, lad. Put your laces through it.
Put him on skates. Oh, it's deflected.
Oh, it's deflected. Okay. He was trying to pass it on a volley. See that? He hit it with his instep.
Yeah. Mendy put your man on skates, so he did. Fair play to him. Why is Torres not in the box? He's 6 foot.
If you even have thoughts that we'd ever counter with this, yeah, no, Joe. There's no counter attacking here. Corner for City.
Oh, that's an awful.
That's the worst corner I've ever seen in my life.
What a touch. Jeez, I can really admire Wilfred Zaha, but why are you still at Palace?
I'm pretty sure he was saying that last summer.
Yeah, he's trying to get the Arsenal. So Arsenal settle for a different. Oh, there you go.
Palace score.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Arsenal settle for a different type of Orient at double the price.
He was pretty pissed off about that. Zaha, wasn't he?
because he's an Arsenal fan as well. That's a really good ball by Townsend.
Yeah, it was. Benteke's got this unbelievable ability to just hang in the air when he jumps. Look how long he's in the air
Yeah,
for.
he's like a basketball player, isn't he? He's great hang on. And he does the LeBron James celebration as well.
That's crap, Ake. That was never even on. I could tell you that.
Yeah, but you're a football genius.
Don't worry, it's Benteke. I think Benteke is dangerous, Joe. I think Benteke is dangerous. John Costa,
just
come
dangerous.
on, the mighty Eagles. Absolutely not. It's great to see you, mate, but absolutely not. We need a win tonight, and then the Merseyside Reds will do us a favour tomorrow.
I think, personally, I don't think we'll be winning the league tomorrow, regardless of it. I think best case we can hope for is a draw. And I don't know if that does us. I don't think it does us.
We're thinking of doing, lads, in the chat there, we're thinking of doing a live watch along for Liverpool United tomorrow. I don't know, give us your thoughts if that's something you'd like to see.
Joe, can you just come in for a second and tell me if a draw will do us?
Oh, because we need 5 points.
We
We need 5
points,
points,
so yeah.
Dara. So if we draw, that puts it down to 4. If they lose, it puts it down to 1.
No. I'm saying a draw for them.
No.
No. How would
No, that'd make it so that we could win it on goal. Like they could only win it on goal difference, so we'd practically win it.
Right.
John says, I mean, you're gonna. Renner says, yes, defo. Yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it if I'm not hungover again. John says, I mean, you're gonna win the league anyway. Would you not want to see us win and Liverpool not get top 4? Don't give a fuck. Don't care who gets top 4.
Oh no!
What are we doing?
He was tripped. He's wearing Neymar's Fortnite boots and he's tripped.
Oh, I love that photo of Kevin De Bruyne looking down on Neymar.
Yeah, that's a great. I tell you what, right? Actually, I saw this brilliant shithousery from the cameraman the other night. Neymar was down tying his boots, and the cameraman didn't want to focus on the boots, probably because they were Fortnite branded. So he just went ankle up on Neymar when he's tying the boots. It was really funny.
Hang on. Is he actually wearing Fortnite branded boots?
Yeah, he was wearing Fortnite boots. Yeah, I told you this because he has a partnership with them now because he's in the game and he doesn't look like he's in the game.
Why would you wear Fortnite? So he's cancelled his Nike partnership?
No, the Nike X Fortnite.
Okay, right. This world's going crazy, do you know?
Yeah, I'm going to show you the picture after the stream because I think it's really funny because the cameraman just going ankle up while he's tying them.
Okay. Our passing's a bit sloppy here, do you know that?
Yeah, I think it's a big factor being the lack of creativity in the midfield, in my opinion.
I'm still confident we'll score more than once.
That's all right.
I must say,
the wingers are playing. The wingers are playing very narrow. They're just letting the wide fullbacks get out. It's what it's going to be like.
That Townsend's actually a really good player.
Yeah, he's got good ball control.
Yeah,
he must have some contacts in Turkey if he's getting good. He must be like Dan Omandro.
Turkey teeth.
Well, Ian, what a tackle!
Come on,
pass a soccer ball.
Oh, that's a great touch. Beautiful.
That's a really nice
Samba soccer.
On,
Samba soccer. Go on, Raz. Oh, that's crap.
Did
anyone just see that?
Yeah.
Joe says Aguero in the midfield. He doesn't have the fucking mobility to play midfield. 4 forwards all playing as a false 9, isn't it? We take a false 9 to a new level. Pep just loves false 9s.
He's playing a false 36.
False team. He's playing a false team.
False taxi.
That was crap from Sterling. I'm sorry. I don't know. He hit it into Rose Ed. I'd have done better myself.
At least he shot.
That's the bare minimum. Is taking the shot. Hit the target.
I'm trying to find the bright side of life.
I don't think he watches us, so he won't mind us giving out about him. Benteke from distance. Never in doubt, Edison.
It's like Kevin Durant. He'll have all the burner accounts on Twitter and watching his YouTube videos on different account names.
Aguero actually is playing midfield, and he looks like a rugby player. He does.
He's just so compact. Like.
He's massive.
Zaha's on the wing for days. Here he is again. Oh,
he slipped.
They're all slipping.
The pitch is really wet.
Butter studs. Bastards!
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's the quote of the day. B
Who
Moons.
said that?
B
I
Moons.
love you too.
You're a man of wisdom, Joe.
Huzzah,
I'm
man!
actually
Quality.
getting a bit emotional after hearing that. That was powerful stuff.
Here's some great speeches in your lifetime. That's number one. Jeez, Palace are so well set up. The Owl has them defending so well.
Aguero actually is playing in midfield. That's a great ball.
That's a really,
Oh,
that's
that
a
was
really
lovely.
nice kick.
That was lovely.
Soccer
That
ball.
was lovely.
God, go on. Abidi.
Oh, fucking hell. We could ship a few goals here. Their counter-attack's really quick.
No, Mendy doesn't look nearly as slow as I take him for, you know.
Maybe he's working hard off the pitch to get himself back on.
You never know. I hope he is. Because look at that, like Townsend's not slow and he's kept up with him very well. It doesn't look like he's going full speed either.
Did he actually get a hair transplant, Townsend?
Oh, he did. Do you not remember what he used to have? Here, hang on, I'll get you a trim photo. When he played for Newcastle, he had a hairline back there. And Spurs.
18 likes on the stream. Hit like. Try to get us to 30. And subscribe for 10 years. Good luck. I'm going to keep pushing that.
You're right, isn't it?
All over the top. Rise! 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 Oh, you bastard! Oh, Jesus, Raz. Get the shot off. How long do you want? What shade of green do you want? Oh, that's horrible. Jesus Christ.
Good head of hair on him now, though. I respect
Look at this.
it.
Watch the replay. Look.
Oh, it's just, do you see that last touch he took? It was just so much heavier than he had to be. Like, look,
He could have shot now. Now. No,
care.
now.
Then take the extra. Mitchell does really well.
There. Two chances.
Mitchell,
even Pep's like, what the fuck's he at?
Yeah, but in fairness, Mitchell's done very well to get across, I thought.
Nah, you have two opportunities to shoot there. You're 6 yards out.
Oh, yeah, no, he should be scoring.
just
He should be
shoot.
scoring. What I'm saying is, you still have to give props to the defender for getting back.
Come on, Sterling.
Make a run, man. He's just staying in the same place.
You're so much better than this, Raz. We've seen it from you, mate. You're so much better. I'd love to be in the dressing room. I'd love to be in the dressing room and just say things like that. I'd go up to him, look him in the eye and go, "You're so much better than this, mate. You're so much better. I love you. Just get better." And then just pat him on the head and go, "You got this."
There.
There.
No, like, you'll have to say there because if he's so emotional that you're saying that, he'd probably break down crying.
Just never break eye contact either. Come on, Raz.
Just. City ball.
Come on. Hey, what's the crack with that camera? Get back in the players. What's he doing? Ball in! Oh, unlucky. That's better play, though. Who's that, Torres or Cancelo?
Yeah, it was Torres. They look really alike, don't they?
They do, from like the wide angle.
Yeah.
I was just thinking,
Like,
like,
obviously,
Pep look very like.
Who on
Hodgson.
Oh, yeah, no, I tell you what, right? I think if I saw them on a night out, I'd be like, Jesus, didn't know they allowed twins in him.
He's playing better. What is with this manager, Cam? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Like, it's literally mid-play.
I tell you what, actually.
I don't know. Is Dara a few seconds behind me? Because he keeps cutting over me. Joe.
Yeah, I think I might be, you know.
Tell you, it's dodgy internet.
Fuck off.
Well, I mean, it is.
I'm coming in late for him, so he doesn't realize when I'm speaking. There's just sounds like we're talking over each other.
Right, tell me when you hear this.
Yeah, I heard it.
Look, we can keep trying. Go on, I'll give you a couple of seconds grace after speak, and then I'll try going.
Well,
You just gotta roll with it. You gotta take your time.
Gotta take your time.
You gotta take your time. Oh, lads, I hate the early kickoffs. Come on, Gabby, do something.
Oh, he is
Fucking
fucking
hell,
shy.
come on out and play. Look, Ederson,
He's
so
actually
relaxed.
dog shit.
Ederson makes me feel so comfortable.
That didn't make me feel very comfortable, that kick. Well in, Cancelo, prick.
I'd let Ederson tuck me into bed at night.
I agree.
Go on, Mendy. Look at the space. Oh, that's good football. Go on, Serge. Oh, you fucking idiot. Shoot.
The best striker in Premier League history has passed the ball from there. Great tackle.
What is with our players and not shooting properly or taking their chances? They're trying to pass the ball into the net. Shoot. Just thunder bastard it. Put the laces through it.
Exactly. That's great build-up play, but he's tried squaring it. Not only has he tried squaring it, he's tried squaring it to Sterling, who would have missed. Very well done from Jesus, though. The link-up was brilliant.
The build-up play was really nice, but the finishing, it's just not there right now.
No, you're bang on. I don't know why he's tried passing it there. Like, he should be hungry to score that.
He's 2 goals off breaking the record for the all-time top scorer for one club. Like, just smash it. There's a good chance it'll go in when you're 6 yards out.
I agree.
And like with the amount of gymming he's been doing, I'd imagine his legs are really fucking strong right now. It would be a powerful shot. Like he always had a powerful shot anyway. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. I'd say he would have broken the net.
Yeah, easily put a hole through it. Perfectly
It's
symmetrical hole.
just a circular hole.
John Coster, Makeda is the best striker in Prem history, Dara. Oh,
Makeda! He's got one goal, but rumor has it he's a Serie C bin man. So
he's clinical in the Serie C.
It's like Balotelli.
Pass on the attacker.
Oh,
that's beautiful from Fernandinho. I trust you with my life. I trust you with my life, mate.
It's amazing how bald he is.
It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. He's a work of art, that guy. That was great. Well done. Well done. What's he trying to do? 360 turns there. Serge, chunky thighs. Yes, Sergio has got massive thighs. He always did, though, genetically. Like, even when he wasn't built, he always had massive thighs.
Yeah, like I was looking at the 93-20 thing. I just didn't realize how big fuck his legs were. Like,
yeah, like even when he was like not built, like, do you know what I mean? He was a bit skinnier. Like his legs were always massive. He was quadzilla like.
That's the thing, though. He has very short legs as well. I think most of his length comes from his fucking torso upwards.
Yeah, that's true. He does. He's about, what is he? Maybe 5'7", 5'8", Sergio?
5'7", yeah. So good in the air, though. 5'7". Sorry.
Yeah, he did. No, you're right. He does. He's always been pretty decent in the air for a short amount. But Zaha looks dangerous, man.
Yeah, no, he looks very. He got a foul call. In a bit, mate. We've got 2 strikers, and none of them are in the fucking box.
Come to the ball. He's waiting
for
him.
Fucking ridiculous. That's schoolboy errors. Like.
Give me a break, man.
Well done, Jesus.
It's 2 yards.
2 yards, Gary. What are they doing here? Just get it out.
Get it.
Get it.
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
Laporte and Ake haven't had much to do. It's the wing backs have been doing all the defending. Jermaine Townsend and Zaha both look on it today. So Mendy needs to be alert. Mendy's not had much of the ball either. Like there seems to be a fair bit of space out left all the time, and we keep going for the right flank.
I think Mendy, when he has got the balls, up pretty good.
Yes, yeah, and we should utilize that more.
Yeah, like we're being too predictable at the minute. Because like, obviously Cancelo's good, but I mean,
well, Gabby,
if Mendy's playing his best football, he's still one of the best attacking fullbacks in the world. If he's playing his best football, injury free.
When we signed him, yes. Since then, no. Since he got his bad injury, his first one.
Sure, he actually got his bad injury in Palace at home.
Yeah, and the thing is, that was like 9 games into the season, and he was like those first 9 games, he was unbelievable. He was one of the best players in the team.
Oh, I remember Bournemouth away when we scored the last minute winner. I thought he was fucking outstanding that match.
He has had some exceptional performances for City, but like it's hard when you're constantly getting injured to maintain that standard.
See, if you talk about Benjamin Mendy, his best moments are off the pitch, like when he wasn't playing.
But like, you know, when you play for a team like City and the opportunities are few and far between, you're gonna find it hard after an injury to get back to the level you were at. Like to get back to the level you're at, you need to just play every week, and he's not gonna get that.
He was offside there. That was a really good ball from Riedewald.
George, Tottenham fan. Hello, mate. I'm from Premier Hotspur TV. Yes, George, how's it going? Are you watching City Palace? I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for coming in to say hello. John Gosser says Man City versus Man United Super Cup final. Stuff of dreams, John. Stuff of dreams.
Can't wait for the Super League final.
No, I think he means the Super Cup.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he means the fucking UEFA Super Cup.
But that would actually be kind of entertaining, John. But yeah, George, thank you for coming in, mate. I hope you're keeping well. 19 likes. Let's try push for 30. We're only halfway through the first half. We could hit 30 with a bit of luck. That'll be amazing. Get your aunties and uncles to subscribe for 10 years. Yeah, we're not looking too good. It's another case of the midfield not playing well. There's not much of a midfield there.
Well, we said there's not much of a midfield. There's not strike force. They're all playing as number fucking 10.
Just a load of false 9s.
As I say, the false 36.
False 11. False XI.
None of them are real.
They're just like CGI.
Palace are playing a training game against ghosts here.
But yeah, our midfield is fairly non-existent. We're kind of relying on strikers to drop deep and create, which is tough to do, isn't it?
It's not working. Like, it works when you're playing the midfielders as the false 9, not when you're playing strikers as false 9s. Like, he's gonna have to make a change of source, like whether it's bringing on a Bernardo to play that false 9 or bringing on even a De Bruyne. I don't know, but here they go. It's gonna be 1-0 Palace there, isn't it? What a save!
Oh, what a save, Ederson!
How is he sweating? He's done nothing.
I get your point actually on that a second ago, but I'm kind of okay with not having much of a midfield today. I mean, if we weren't in the Champions League, I'd be saying go full strength team today to wrap it up. But with PSG, we'll be glad on Wednesday that say Bernardo, Gunn, Bruyne, Foden didn't get 90 minutes in the leg today. I think you will see 1 or 2 of them come on in the second half at some stage.
Yep.
But we'll be glad they didn't play 90 minutes, the whole lot of them.
Do you want a stat, do you?
I'll read out a comment here first, and then I can ball it, and then you can give me your stat. George says, "Yeah, I'm well, mate. Watching this, and also keeping an eye on Sheffield Wednesday game as my uncle supports them." Oh, cool. Are Spurs playing today?
They're playing Sheffield. That's not a foul. Yeah, they're playing Sheffield today or tomorrow.
All right. Fair enough.
Show.
Renner says, "What are City doing?" I know, Renner. It's not good, mate. It's not good at all. It's a tough watch. Like it's similar to the games against Leeds and Dortmund at some stage as well, when we just couldn't create because there was not enough creativity in the middle of the park. Midfield is so essential in football. So essential. If your midfield is non-existent, you will be non-existent.
What's that?
Yeah. Sorry, it's that. Come on.
Right. After 257 goals, Sergio Aguero has scored for Manchester City. He's never found the net at Selhurst Park.
That doesn't bode well for today, then, does it?
No. I'm panicking.
George says, "Yeah, the Spurs game is tomorrow." Having a tough time, Spurs at the moment, George. We were talking when we were on Simon's channel there with Matt. I could tell they're both very frustrated with the situation.
Sure, we were watching that stream yesterday. Me, Renners, and Joe watched the stream yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Fuck's sake. Renners had one of the funniest comments I've ever seen in my life.
What did he say?
Basically, they're talking about the new manager because obviously a man Ten Hag has signed a new contract and all. And Renners goes, "Get Ryan Giggs in for it." That's not even the funny one. The funny one is he goes, "Nah." Kenny goes after it. No, he could be better suited to the women's.
Oh God, Ren Dog. And they linked with Graham Potter's Tottenham.
I actually said that yesterday. I think he's got a really good philosophy about him. I hope he's linked. I like Graham Potter.
And didn't Julian Nagelsmann just join Bayern Munich?
Yeah. Like, you can't tell me that is not a dead league when everyone goes to Bayern. When the most promising manager,
What?
When the most promising manager in the country goes to Bayern, like, and same with Upamecano, one of the best defenders in the league, going to Bayern, and fuck me, like, it's a dead
hard.
league. And
Is he German, Nagelsmann himself?
I'd like to think so. He's either German or Austrian. It's one of those.
Well, like, it's hard when you're from that part of the world and the biggest club in that area come looking for you to say no. It's like Real Madrid in Spain. If Real Madrid come looking for you, you just say yes.
Of course, I'm not trying to say that they're wrong for doing it, but it's just it would be annoying if you had to watch. Yeah, he's German. Only a baby. He's only 33. Like, my dad's older than him.
He's a good manager though, isn't he? Renner says it was funny.
Right.
Yeah, sounds pretty funny. George says I don't want Harry Potter. John says Ryan Giggs is just an awful human. Absolutely, what a horrible bastard.
Dreadful cunt.
Well, we have 10 people watching. Like the stream. We're trying to hit 30 likes today and subscribe for 10 years of really good luck, and your football team will win trophies.
Not you, John Costa.
Well, except for you, John Costa.
Not you. I know George is hitting the subscribe on it.
Says George subscribe. George, have
Sorry.
you subscribed, mate? I think he already has. We're trying to hit 250 by the end of the season. That would be our final goal, like our subscriber goal for the year, for this season. 250 would be amazing. So if you can help us on that front, lads, you'd be all beautiful human beings.
Before Paris, I would have said 250 by the start of next season. But now we went up so much in the Paris game.
Sent to the shop, Benjamin Mendy with the suave.
Doesn't matter because we're doing nothing from it.
George says he subscribed. George, you're a legend, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you much. Thank you much. I'm saying.
Much.
I'm hungover. Thank you much. Thank you very much. I'll let us win the Europa, says John. 20 likes. Let's go 10 more to a record. A record it would be. 30 blood clot likes. And then obviously help us on the road to 250. But listen, John says, I'll let us win the Europa. I don't care. I don't care about the Europa League. It's so irrelevant right now to us. I'm only saying this because we're in a position where we can say that. But I think if we're in the Europa League, you know what I mean? But Curve Glass, your statements are legally binding. What do you mean, Curve?
Oh, he's Arsenal. He's Arsenal because we said if he likes, then the teams will win trophies and get good luck.
Exactly. 10 years good luck and your team will win trophies if you hit subscribe, and 20 years good luck if you get a friend to subscribe and you tell us who it is.
It's like Revolut when it tells you if you get a friend to subscribe, it'll give you a score.
Exactly. We just want to hit 250 and that will be all our goals for this season achieved. And you guys, like, we built this beautiful community of lovely people. You got John, George now has just joined, Curve Glass, Renners from the start, Renners from early doors. And you got people who come in every week and chat to us, and it's so much fun to chat to you guys. And you all support different teams as well, which is fun.
Go on, we built the city on rock and roll. Fuck me, shite.
This game's hard to watch. The reason we're so off topic, lads, is because this City Palace game is actually really hard to watch, and it's actually crap.
Sterling's been crap. Sterling's been crap. Jesus has actually not been awful, you know. But Sterling's been crap. Yeah, he is trying and very, but he always over tries as a team, but he's not over trying today. I actually think he's not really good, but he's not been bad. Ake has kind of just been there. Like, Torres been there. DM's completely anonymous except for Fernandinho, who's everywhere.
Yeah.
So basically, Rodri. I thought Cancelo's looked a bit bright. Mendy's looked decent.
Mendy's looked probably like the most exciting anyway. Like, he's looked the best.
Yeah. He's a man of the match, but he's barely a 7.
George says, if you were a Spurs fan, what manager would you want that we can actually...
Scott Parker.
Yeah, that's
great
not bad shit.
I think he's a really good man manager. He's got what he's can out of a very limited Fulham team. He's obviously a former Tottenham player, possibly captain. I'm not sure if he was captain. No, Ledley King would have been captain then, I think. But he's I really rate Scott Parker as a manager. And it's just a shame he got stuck with that Fulham team.
Stuck with them. Sergio, shoot! Oh. His touch is a bit sloppy, Sergio. In general, it's like it screams that he's not playing much football.
Yeah. It screams, give me sharpness. Go on.
Oh!
Yes!
Yes! Or Jesus,
Oh,
Jesus.
Offside. It's offside.
Jesus, what a
That's a really good finish, you know.
it was. I thought it was Sterling for a
shit.
sec.
Good,
Oh,
good
that
finish,
far.
but you'll never guess who's offside.
Oh, fuck. Oh, actually, he's not that
Wow.
far off. He is offside, but I was looking at Sterling and thinking, fuck me, he's far offside. Yeah, it's a good bit offside. Fair play.
He's always offside,
Good spot
that
by
fella.
Yeah, but he's not. It's not like he was Sterling. Look where Sterling is sitting. That's a really good finish, though. Fair play to him.
Renner, join the Discord. You can talk to me all day. I sound scary, but I'm a really nice guy. Just don't tell people that. Yeah, exactly. We'll plug the Discord before we go on. Joe's just put a link there through Nightbot to our Discord server. You can get your name on screen below us right now. You see those nice names? They're all lovely people who come to join our Discord. Free to join. Renners is there. I'm there. Dara's there. Joe's there. And Loadable. All those people you see on screen. All we do is just talk about City and football. People who support all sorts of teams are in there. It's just kind of a football group chat, really. Free to join. If that's something that takes your fancy. George says it's a joke that we went from a Champions League final to us being linked to Gareth Southgate. That is a big joke, George. That is a massive fall from grace, isn't it? To go from a Champions League final, beating that unbelievable night in Amsterdam for them. That would have been an unbelievable occasion, and knocking us out. So now they're like, Gareth Southgate, is he a shout?
Nah, I think we said on Simon's channel and even on our channel, the decision to sack Mourinho was really, really weird. There's a welcome, I think.
John Coster's finally taken the leap of faith and he's joined the Discord. Big up John Coster. Joe, hit the soundboard for that. Oh! It never gets old. That noise never gets old.
That will never get old.
I just love that noise. For anyone who's new, we've got 7 people watching, right? That noise you just heard Joe play, you will get that noise played for you if you say something that we think is like good facts in the chat. Like you're spitting facts in the chat, you'll get that noise. And if you're speaking shy talk, Joe, play the noise. Nonce. Exactly. So bullshit in the chat, you'll get that. That's good.
Go on, give it Torres.
Come on, Serge, play it. Ball in. Oh, that's actually really good play. Really good play.
Yeah. I actually can't get over that Jesus finish. That was a really, really good finish.
It's a fucking shame he's offside.
Yeah, he just needed to hold the run a bit. But I think even if he holds that run, he gets into that position. So it's just he's Torres done well.
Yeah, it's a really nice pullback from Ferran Torres.
Yeah, and Milivojevic done well to stop Aguero. We're starting to click though. I think that it's finally starting to click what we want to do.
Yeah. Yes, John.
Looked awesome. Sorry,
John. Welcome to the Discord. By the way, it's good to finally have you. You've been around for ages now. You're a bit of an OG.
I'd have him under that status of OJ. Yeah. Oh, here they come. Here's Red Valve.
We're in trouble here. We're in trouble here. Eze. Ooh.
Eze is a really good footballer.
Is that Eze?
Yeah, it's Eze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the few people in the chat who've watched The Walking Dead, I think he looks an awful lot like Michonne.
I think the hairstyles that him and Ake have are really cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ake's hair. I think he's just Ake seems really nice as well. So he's just I like him. He sounds pretty cool.
George says, honestly, that night that we won in Amsterdam was crazy, and the next morning I had my neighbours knocking on the door because of how loud I was. Well, that's football. That's football. That's the way it should be. You should be able to celebrate. Fuck your neighbours if they're trying to give out to you. You say Tottenham won in Amsterdam.
Like that's the thing that like you have to be able, like they have to be able to give you some. And it's not like it was late either. It was about 10 o'clock that he's won that. If they're fucking coming in complaining over that.
I'm very surprised I've not got noise complaints yet. Like if you're a regular on our streams here, particularly the Champions League nights, when we score on stream, like myself and Dara go fucking mental. Like the noise is unbelievable. So I'm surprised the neighbours haven't complained on me. Ball in. Oh, that was gonna be a throw-in. Is it gonna be a throw-in? I think.
Yeah, but that's not a shot. I think that's just a ball across. In fairness, though, my neighbours are pretty sound when it comes to that. But if it gets too late, they're like, no, cut down.
That was a good idea from Torres. Mad angle to shoot from.
Thing is that this we're actually seeing with the two strikers, would you believe it, we're seeing people in that penalty box.
Here, mate, we're 5 minutes from half time. This half has just gone by so fast.
Yeah, because we're shy talking.
And as it stands, it's got 0-0 written all over it.
And I think we'll score. I think we're shown enough to score, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. We're struggling to get ourselves in positions in the box where we can shoot properly. And when we are, we're not shooting. We're trying to make extra passes that we don't need to make.
I agree.
10 people watching. Hit the like button if you're not done already. We're trying to hit 30 likes for the first time ever on a stream. And subscribe for 10 years of great luck and your football team winning trophies. That's a guarantee. You can hold me to that.
I prefer not to speak. Hugh, how many are we on? I haven't checked. I don't have them in front of me.
210.
No, not subscribers. How many likes?
Oh, 20 likes. 20 likes.
Ooh.
Trying to hit the big 30 bomb for the first time ever. Joe says they can't keep letting Torres get in those areas for the cutbacks. Torres is looking very good. Go on, Raz. That's a shot. His touch is awful the last few weeks. Ball in for Mendy.
Shoot!
Oh, I thought you were going to try volley that.
Wouldn't you? I loved it.
They would have gone Rodri. That's a crap ball. That's a shite ball from Rodri.
Shite trick.
21 likes. We're 9 off our record like target. Record stuff for a record team.
And I have to go on and like on our in a minute.
21. 8 people watching. Subscribe if you're not already. We're trying to hit the big 250 before the end of the season. Tell your friends to subscribe. They don't have to watch us. Just hit the number. Hit the red button. Anyone in the chat watching the game, what do you think? I think this is a really tough watch. It's not enjoyable at all. We need the flair of Kevin De Bruyne or a creative midfielder to come on and just make things happen, because as it stands, we have 4 essentially strikers playing.
Yeah, it's a case of I don't see now. You obviously won't make a change at half time, but if you were to make a change at half time, you're taking off one of. Actually, you're taking off Sterling. I'm taking off Sterling.
You know who I bring on? Do you know who I bring on?
Go on.
Bernardo Silva.
I think I'd bring him on too, to be honest with you.
I'd
let Jesus chill out on the left, take Sterling off, play Bernardo through the middle. Bob's your uncle then.
Different team at that stage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? He had something that's just not there. Hang on, ball in. Renners or boot. Joe says picking up momentum just before half time is standard. Is this going to be typical fashion of City in the last few weeks, where we play crap in the first half and then we batter in the second half? I'm just being optimistic. Renner says this is rubbish. Yeah, it is absolute piss. Renner's Curved Glass. I'll hit the like button if Dara says hello to me. Dara, say a big fat hello to our boy Curved Glass.
Hello, Curved Glass. I love you.
You're a legend, Curved Glass, mate. You're a legend. Any bets today?
Oh yeah, if you're a betting man, don't put one on this. Well, I know you're a betting man. Don't put one on this.
He's a pro, man. He's a pro. He does that shit for a living.
Oh, right. Thank
God for that. I thought he just let the ball go under his leg. I thought he just let the ball go under his leg there.
He didn't know Mendy was there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man. 22 likes. There we go. We're 8 off our record. Unbelievable.
I think we could get it if we pop a push enough.
Just have to keep saying it.
Yeah, Mendy's looking really, really good. He's not misplaced a pass yet.
He's offside, isn't he? Sterling! Just shoot! Just take a shot! Stop trying to dance around people. Shoot at the goal. The aim of football is to put the ball in the net, not to beat players. Fucking hell. George, one of my neighbours are City fans, and that night we beat you in Champions League quarters. I went crazy, and they were swearing and screaming about that goal. I can imagine. I was there. I was there the night, and the Tottenham fans had some party when we were leaving the stadium. I tell you that.
That's like a core memory for me. I'll never forget.
Curved Glass has done. Thanks, Dara. I had a nice win this week. How much did you win, Curved Glass? Big P, big cash.
Oh, yeah. I think he's just on. I don't know if he does the horses as well. I know there are a couple of big ones when I saw 40-1 going.
You just wink at the camera.
I'll discuss it further off call here.
There's 30 seconds of normal time here left in this first half, and City have been wank. You wouldn't believe it. A poor first half performance from Manchester City Football Club. Shock! Shocker!
That doesn't sound like us.
Doesn't sound like us. Wouldn't be my team.
No.
We need one of those moments where it's a sit down, nobody talk.
Sit down.
Did he do that team talk against Palace that season?
Wigan, wasn't it?
Was it Wigan?
Yeah, because it was a horrible little change room. No offense, sorry, that sounded really bad, but it was a really compact. Living room.
It was the time they knocked us out of the cup, Wigan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1 minute of injury time. Can we get a goal here? We're on the break. Can we counter? Go on, Raz. Keep going. Back yourself. Use your pace. Use what you're good at. And
he's fucking shit.
I'm
sorry. To people who say that they wouldn't consider selling them, you're wrong.
Like, it's not that I want him to go, but I think if he did go, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
Like, if an offer of 100 million comes
referee could have killed him.
If an offer of 100 plus million comes in for Raheem Sterling, who's not scoring goals and not contributing anything to a team, you're taking it and fucking running.
Yeah, Joe says Wigan away, Delph sent off. Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Grealish is sick. Honestly,
what's anyone of the chat's thoughts on Grealish and the idea of him playing for City? Do you think he'd fit in with our team? There's 6 people watching. Give us your thoughts. We'd love. I'm genuinely curious as to what. I know there's mixed opinions. Renners isn't his biggest fan, but I know there's mixed opinions on Grealish. So let us know what you think of Jack Grealish. And half time, by the way, if you would do well. Sure. Joe, voice of God, mate. Come in and give me some of your. I want to talk about 2 things with you. Obviously, the first half first, and then Sterling and Grealish and that whole kind of transfer thing.
Right. So we'll discuss the first half first. It's very typical of us of recent. We are awful. We've had chances though. We've had quite a few chances. Obviously, it's frustrating when players aren't. It's like Sterling shoots from like 20 yards and then he doesn't shoot from about 12. Which is frustrating, but at the same time, I think that one towards the end of the second half, where you went mad and said just shoot. He had a few players in front of him, like just.
No, I think he shoots. He should be shooting.
Pull the trigger.
Even if you hit it directly into someone, just shoot. Just try to. It's like when Aguero tried squaring it. Shoot. Just try it. Sorry.
He should be trying it, yeah, but at the same time, he wants to work it so it's easier for him. Like, I understand what he's trying to do. It hasn't come off, but it's encouraging that he's still trying to do things. Like, you'd rather him try something than try pass it across, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, I get what you're saying, and I get the point that he's trying things. He's trying to make things happen, but there does come a time in a football match where you just have to bang it and try to stick it in the back of the net. It's not always going to be champagne football where you beat 3 men and then you chip it over the keeper. Just thump it at the goal and hope it goes in, especially when you're 10 yards out or 6 yards out on 1 or 2 of those occasions. But we'll move on to the Grealish thing now, because obviously it went from a situation whereby City were talking about extending Sterling's contract to now yesterday, and I think the day before as well. The rumor has it that if Pep was saying that if City got a decent offer for Sterling, they would be more than open to sell him. What do you make of that? And do you think that would lead you to think they want Jack Grealish?
I think this is all paper talk to try and get him to sign a new contract. Them saying, we're willing to sell you if an offer comes in. He's like, well, we don't have to sign you to a new contract. It's up to you to come and negotiate with us to try and get a new one if you want to stay. There's always rumours about players wanting to leave when contracts are up or when there's loads of transfer rumours. I mean, take prime example, Haaland's situation. We were linked with Haaland for a long time. We still technically are linked with Haaland, and then it comes out that we've got like 5-6 different options from here, there, and everywhere, which is what we believe to be a bargaining tool for. Well, we don't have to come in for this player. We have other options. So, if you're not willing to negotiate with us, we'll just go elsewhere, and then you'll lose him for peanuts next season when his release clause comes in. So I just think it's a bargaining tactic because it happens all the time. But I don't think he's up for sale. I think he's in the same category as Jesus, where he's frustrating to watch, yeah, but he's one of Pep's, players that he likes. So when they say he's up for sale, I genuinely just think that's, just to try and have a bit of leeway when it comes to negotiating for his new contract. Because it runs out in 2023, so he's got 2 years after this one.
Yeah, and listen, we're sitting here in a position whereby he's had an awful few weeks, and it's not easier for us to say when he's playing bad, we'd be open to selling. But the bigger picture is he is a smashing player when he's on form and he's confident, he's playing well, and he's gone through long periods where he is class. There was a period there during the season possibly January, February, where he was really, really good. So the bigger picture is, yes, he's a smash player, and he's one of the highest valued players in world football. Like, he's got one of the highest prices on him. So, I mean, who's going to pay it anyway? So I don't know. I don't know where you see him going. Curve Glass says, I scaled down and was happy to win a nifty from a double. Nice. John says, do you need him? He's an excellent player. I don't think we need him, but I know Pep's a big fan of him, and Grealish has been hinting for ages that he wants to play for City. You know, he's said he admires the way we play. He essentially has a crush on Kevin De Bruyne, even though he cropped him earlier on the season. But listen, I think he'd love to play for City. I just don't know. Like, I think you have to probably get rid of one of Jesus or Sterling to make room for Grealish, because they're all going to want game time, and we know that Pep loves Jesus. And like Joe said a second ago, he loves Sterling too. Curve Glass says, Joe sees things more objectively. Joe is a very objective-based man. He likes to look at the bigger picture. It's nice to get his input then when he comes in at the voice of God, because he makes me see things more rationally sometimes. Daniel says, Sterling comes in to really good positions. He just has to finish. Then he waits too long. That's kind of my point with that first half, is that, like, a few of our players have plenty of opportunities to just bang it, just thump it at the goal from 6 yards out. Like Aguero, Dara said a second ago, had a chance where he squared it rather than just bang it. And like, I know I appreciate that there is pressure from defenders, and I think credit to Palace are defending well, but what's the harm? Just have a shot. Like, we don't need to constantly play this champagne football, trying to walk the ball into the net. Just thump it. And Joe said a second ago as well, frustrating when players like Sterling aren't pulling the trigger from 6 yards out, but he's pulling the trigger from 30 yards out and skying it into Rose Ed. That's poor decision making, and it's probably a lack of confidence as well. Because Sterling's had situations before where he fucks up from 6 yards out, so he's probably got this thing in the back of his head saying, I'm going to miss this, or it's not going to go in. So you just need to sit him down and say, just bang it. You're more than good enough. 10 people watching, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 250 subscribers, and 30 likes in this stream would be amazing. So help us out on that front, please. What are any of your thoughts on that first half? Anyone who's watching? No, George said he's watching. I assume Daniel's watching. Renners, I know you're watching. Where do we go from here? What subs would you make? Joe, you come in now as well. Actually, give me your answer to that. What subs did you make?
You just talking, getting a glass of water, right?
Well, 24 likes. We're 6 off the target. Keep pushing. 6 likes is all. It's all. And then it's done.
Yeah, in terms of subs, I'd be tempted to leave it for like 15-20 minutes, because I don't, again, like, we've got a blanket. I know we want to win the league as soon as possible, because then we can properly go into the league games properly rotated, maybe use a few of the EDS players who have wrapped up their league, and just rotate even more. But at the same time, we've got that much of a blanket that you can genuinely leave it for like 15-20 minutes till the 65th minute, and then make a couple changes. But I would tend to leave it, because again, this whole thing of we do better in the second half, players like Sterling, like Jesus, like Aguero even, give them sort of 15-20 minutes in this, second half FC, as I like to call it, where we just seem to do better. And if nothing improves, then of course you make your changes, because again, you still want to win, because you still want to wrap it up as soon as possible. Yeah. But if you can do that with the players that are already out there, then, even if it's like a rubbish 1-0, boring game, doesn't matter, you take it. 3 points is all that matters at the moment, because we just want to get the league wrapped up as soon as possible. Doesn't matter who performs well, who performs bad, as long as you win, it's fine. So I tend to leave it, and I know Pep will leave it, because he never makes subs until like the 70th minute anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree. Rashane comes in. I think he's new to the chat. Welcome, Rashane. He says Sterling been off all season. I'll give you that. I think Sterling has had, in general, his overall season has been quite poor based on the high standards he has set for himself in recent years. But I think he had a small patch. I think January, February. Joe, you probably agree with me where he was pretty good. But yes, subscribe if you've not done already, by the way. Rashane, we're trying to hit 250 by the end of the season. That'll be much appreciated. Thanks for coming in and giving your contribution. Renner says, I would not make any changes yet about the 60th minute. I think that's kind of what Joe's getting at, really, isn't it? Joe?
Yeah, just, leave it how it is, because obviously, if we want to save players for Paris, because Paris is ultimately more important at the moment, given position in the league and the fact that we're only 2-1 up. So I wouldn't bring on like Foden or Kevin De Bruyne. I'd want them too, or Mahrez. I'd want them for Paris. The only change I would make, you hinted at the first half, is getting on another midfielder, a more creative midfielder like Bernardo Silva, who we know can possibly do, 40, 50, 40, 50 minutes, something like that, because he just runs and runs and runs. He's got the energy to, play this much. So does Foden to an extent, but I think I'd still rather save him for Paris. Still rather, have him fresh, fully fresh. I want the forward players fresh for Paris because we're going to need to, I'd say we're probably going to need to score just to, put us in a bit of a comfortable situation.
Yeah. The Sussex Hotspur has just come in. He says he's at work. How have you played? Everyone smash the like and subscribe. Yes, we're trying to hit 250. I keep saying it because it's our last goal. It's our last subscriber goal of the season. 250 before the end of the season. Matt, we're playing bad. We're lacking in midfield. We're essentially playing 3 strikers and a winger, and then 2 defensive midfielders. So the double pivot that we don't like that much. Playing well, but as Joe said a second ago, second half FC is kind of being the trait for City recently, so hopefully we can improve. And I'm kind of sitting here saying, like I said a few minutes ago, if we weren't in the Champions League, bring on Kev, bring on Phil, bring on all these lads because we need to wrap this up. But I'm kind of okay with these lads getting a bit of a rest this weekend, and Diaz, of course, based on the fact that we're playing PSG on Tuesday. So it's kind of a bittersweet. But anyway, Daniel says Mendy was good. I think we only sign a left back if Mendy leaves because we have left backs. And Cancelo can play there as well. I don't think Pep wants 3 players in one position. I think so too, and I think Zinchenko is the best left back in the team right now. And I think the reason, considering Cancelo starting today and Mendy starting as well, it means Zinchenko will most likely start against PSG. I don't think the left back discussion needs to be reopened. I know it was a big talking point earlier on the season. I don't think we need to open that conversation again. I think the left back position we have more than enough quality there, and Mendy, he's showing signs of quality again. From the small glimpses we've got of him recently, he's showing signs. Curved glass. Hugh, I don't understand how Sterling has dropped form for such a long period of time. He's a natural footballer, very odd. I 100% agree, Curved glass. It is a bit of a mind boggler because he set such high standards for himself in recent seasons, Sterling, to just, I don't know, have a massive drop in performance. Maybe do you think he's threatened by the fact that Phil Foden is playing the football of his life right now, and he doesn't have that confidence of he knows he's one of the first names in the team sheet every week? When Phil Foden's playing left wing, he absolutely smashes it, and he's scoring regularly and he's getting plenty of assists. So there's probably a lot of it's probably a big mental thing for Sterling. I've said this so many times. He's a confidence player. Joe's speaking facts. Yeah, Joe's speaking facts. I agree with what he's saying. George, Tottenham fan, says, what players would Joe sell in the summer? Everyone wants to know Joe's thoughts. Come in.
Mr. Popular, am I?
Yeah.
Well, we know Aguero's gone. That's 100%. He's gone. Club have announced that. I would keep Fernandinho. I'd tie him down to another one. I'd sign him to a 1-year extension. Almost like a year by year. As long as your legs haven't gone, I think he should stay because he's the most natural leader in the club. Some people don't understand how much of an influence he has in the dressing room, even when he's not playing. Like at halftime, everything, because he's the club captain. So I would personally sign it because he's been better than Rodri today. I think.
Yeah,
I think he's been better than Rodri.
He has been for quite a while as well.
Yeah. So I'd sign him to a new 1 year. Obviously, given his age, I want like multiple years. I'd do it by year, just in case, his legs do go. And then it's like, right, well, unfortunately, he can't continue playing at this level. In terms of sell, I think Mendy's a tough one. If he keeps performing like this, decent performances here and there when he's called upon when the squad's rotated, I won't be against him staying, but I wouldn't be against him leaving. But I wouldn't, with the fact that if he does leave, we'll probably sign someone else. I just think, why bother? If he can prove his fitness, I think he's quite a good backup option to have just in the squad. Especially considering he's probably the best at crossing in terms of the fullback positions, especially.
Yeah, for sure.
Would I sell anyone? Maybe Jesus. Possibly, depends how much money we can get.
Jesus has to be the main player that you would consider selling.
Yeah, Jesus is one I'd consider.
If it's you selling, not Pep, no, if it's you selling, you're selling headed.
If I get a good offer, yes. Depends on the offer I get. If I'm getting anywhere, if I'm getting 50 plus, I'm cashing in because that's profit.
I agree 100%. Rashane says, I do think it's a confidence thing. Yeah, exactly. Joe said it as well. It's a confidence thing for Sterling 100%. When he's in confidence, he's high in confidence, he plays really, really well. When he's not confident, he looks the way he does now, and he's not been confident for quite a while. And it's a good point as well that Kirk Glass made a second ago. It is very strange that he's had such a long period of poor performances. But yeah, I agree with you, Joe. I do think that if you got a good offer for Jesus, you have to consider it. But I mean, that's us saying that what we would like. But we also know that Pep just loves Jesus for some reason. He just thinks he walks on water. So it's a frustrating one, really.
Nice. Really, really nice. That was really nice.
What was?
Jesus walks on water.
That was really nice, man. I know it's completely. I know you didn't mean it, but that's really nice.
I'm going to say I meant it, so I think that deserves a like and subscribe. Anyway, Daniel says, we are second half FC. It is like Pep need the first half to find the key. Spitting rhymes there as well, Daniel. You're spitting bars. But yes, you're right. In recent weeks, for sure, we look like a completely different team in the second half. Definitely in Europe anyway. And then, of course, in the Carabao Cup as well, slightly more so. Definitely against PSG. If you watched the PSG game, you would know we were secondhalf.com that night. You know what I mean? Secondhalf.com, universal, none of this UK. So, yeah, I just hope that those improvements will come again in this game. But I do think it is slightly crying out for, like Joe said, made a good point, Bernardo Silva. You can get 30, 40 minutes out of him if they're willing to, but I don't know, will Pep do it like that? Maybe on the 70th minute or 60, 50, you'd see him come on because Joe, like Joe said, he's got that burst of energy and he'll just run, he'll just press, and he's got that creativity as well. So I think we will see him at some stage. So yeah, we're about to kick off in the second half. I predict 2-0. See you after the game. Enjoy the second half, Daniel. Hopefully your prediction is right. John Costa says that was smooth. I'm going to be honest with you, lads. Didn't even mean it. I only noticed it when Dara pointed it out.
Did you see the team talk against Paris at halftime? This is Pep and Fernandinho.
That's the one,
yeah. You went like that? Nah.
Rashane, what's going on with Zaha? Zaha, he's had moments of the game where he looks good, but like he's definitely threatening. But I think our defense is playing pretty well as well when they've been called upon. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think. Oh, that's a foul. I don't know. I think Zaha and Benteke and Townsend, they're all capable of punishing if they get a chance. But I do have full faith in our defense to hold out. 25 likes. We're 5 off our all-time record of likes. That would be unbelievable. I'm actually really excited. That'll be amazing.
Hugh, what's your score prediction now for the second half?
I'm still gonna say.
Hey! There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that.
I said 3-0 earlier on in the game. I'm gonna bump it down to 2-0. I'm gonna bump it down to 2-0. Same as Daniel.
Did you say 2-0 or 1-0?
You said 2. You said 1-0.
Oh, hey! I'm keeping it at that then.
Okay, so let's get into this. Big second half, City. Let's get the 3 points, get out of London, and let Liverpool do their thing tomorrow against John Costa's Reds, the Manchester Red Devils.
I forgot Trimwatch. Just give me a sec. Yeah, he still has them. Vincente Guaita, you're a fucking disgrace, mate. Look at that. You're in your 30s. You still have the blonde. You're a disgrace, mate. You're a disgrace. Right, back to the game of football.
B-Moves, 2-0 was mine. I don't think I put it in chat, but we moved.
Oh, what a tackle!
I think 2-0 is reasonable if we get our shit together. Curved Glass. Any boxing fans here? I was thinking of Chisora to beat Parker. I'm a bit of a boxing fan. I'm not an expert, but I watch most fights. I think Chisora will win as well. Curved Glass.
I think Chisora too. Is Campbell Hatton on that card tonight? Yeah.
Yeah. So is Katie Taylor.
Yeah. I have.
Ball over the top. Oh.
Katie Taylor should win that tonight. I
think. She should do. Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God for everything that's happened to her.
Exactly.
Like to thank God.
John Costa says Jake Paul wants to fight Usman. Jake Paul will get absolutely obliterated by Kamaru Usman.
I don't like watching Usman fight. I think he's very boring. It's just very methodical fight, and you can tell he's good at it, but it's very boring. So I wouldn't watch that. But I mean, if there's one person that's gonna fight Jake Paul between like in that weight of the UFC, it's gonna be Masvidal because he's just.
They're mates. They won't fight.
Are they mates?
Yeah, Masvidal was training Jake Paul briefly in his last camp.
Just makes me lose.
Look at the space Palace have here. Zaha messed it up there. George says I would bring on Silva at 60 minutes if still 0-0. Yeah, that's pretty much what Joe.
All
Referee, he could have killed him. He could have killed him, ref. Get your card out. Joe was saying that basically Silva's got 30 big minutes in him if you bring him on, and he would change the game for us. 100% agree. George, B-Moons, any thoughts on Fury versus Joshua? I'm back at Tyson Fury. He's
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will kill that man, right? I like Anthony Joshua. I think he's a very good fella. He seems really nice. I do respect him. Fury, he's got the glass chin, and it'll get shattered again.
Yeah, I back Fury for sure, Joe. But yeah, George, Bernardo Silva, this game's crying out for. Try to avoid bringing on De Bruyne for as long as possible. Same with Phil Foden. All those players.
Fucking there.
What's Edison doing up there? What on earth is he doing up in the other half?
Football, here, Torres looked really good with that, didn't he? He got the tunnel vision and just went for it.
That's what we need. Directness. That's a crap free kick, did he? Who hit that?
That's what you Cancelo. Yeah, he's shite. Yeah, no, he was brilliant there. He just got his head down, and fucking went for it.
Yeah. Fury, the local. Fury's a beast, Joe. Is he from around your area?
Got a bit of Irish in him as well, hasn't he?
He does, yeah. He's traveller, like.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
He's such a beast. Like remember when he was on his way back when he had lost like I don't know how many stone he had cut, but he cut a lot of weight, and like he looks better than ever now.
Kirk Glass got a bit of a funny one. Hang on. I can set up. Come on, lads, better than that. He says Usman will turn Jake Paul into Jack Clean. Paul, Joe, hit the fucking soundboard. Hit the soundboard. Oh! Exactly, because that's big facts. Patrick says, how are you streaming? I'm so in the bin because I'm built different, Pat. I'm built different. I'll do anything for this club. I am a bit hanging, but I'm powered through. I'm holding back the tears. I was out with Patrick last night. We had a good laugh. We were playing. We had a good laugh. We all drank a fair bit, and I can understand why he's in the bin. He was celebrating. Congratulations to Patrick, actually. He finished his big project for college, so that's why we're celebrating. Round of applause in the chat for Patrick Gannon, everyone.
So is he? Hang on, is he? Like he's in UCD, I'm going to presume, isn't he? His president.
He just finished his degree yesterday.
Oh, he finished the actual fucking hell, fair play.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, right? Did you hear? Did you see Wexford Youths and the UCD yesterday? The keeper got sent off in the first minute for handling it outside the box. And then the substitute keeper got sent off for a second yellow card in the second half. So like their winger had to jump and goal.
Jesus Christ.
They lost like 5-0. They lost like 5-0. That was fucking brilliant.
Brenner says, good boy, Patrick. John Coster gives him a round of applause. Cheers, boys. Appreciate it. Exactly. Congrats to Pat Gannon. Huge achievement. Buzzing for you.
What did he do? What was his,
sports and exercise management, I think. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's correct. I think that's the one.
He's going to bring Arsenal back to the glory there, so he is.
Arsenal, yeah. Do you see the Kroenke said, we don't fucking care how much your man Simon Eck offers, we're not selling Arsenal.
What a wanker. Like, surely you just guess it. Because, like, that can't make them money. It can't.
No.
They're not getting European football. They tried making money off the ESL, didn't work. They must want out. But that's just them trying to be pricks now.
It's just a power trip. They just like the power.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a huge amount of power involved now.
For years, it's been, we're putting money into it. We're going to put money into it. You're going to get signings. And, like, do you know how poor they're still paying off Nicolas Pepe? They're still paying off that fee because they said they pay it in yearly installments.
There's a mess. There's a mess. Kirk says, thank you, I'm honoured. I think that's for the sound effect we gave you, isn't it? Yeah, you deserve it. That was a big fact. Patrick has been added to the course group chat too, just 3 years too late. About time. Ball in! Oh, Jesus Christ. Just nothing's going our way, lads. Torres is playing well. He's got that clinicality involved now. He wants a goal. And I think he smells one, but fucking hell, nothing's going away. He's onside as well. Look at this again. Good control. Nearly, I mean, the defender did really well to stop that, but Jesus nearly had the
Scott.
easiest.
Crystal Palace started Scott Dan's foot birthday game.
Come on, Laporte, get your big mallet head in this. Good ball. Oh, someone has to attack the near post there. Clear that. We're putting them under a bit of pressure now. We're looking better. Go on, Mendy. Mid-table. Arsenal are a mid-table team now. Yeah, they're in a bad place. Arsenal are in a bad place. Bit of a fall from grace. Come on, City. We're looking better now in the last 5 minutes.
Watch that run. Well done, Cancelo.
Well done, Cancelo. Renners, what are your thoughts, mate? What are your thoughts on this now? Do you think we look better? Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I tell you what, that Roma keeper was shite the other night. I watched it when I went 2-2. He was awful.
I didn't realise that Unai Emery manages thing now.
Villarreal?
Yeah, I didn't realise that until they beat them.
Fucking... it was... Fuck me, what are they showing?
Patrick, is it a 4-4-2? Yeah, we're playing a 4-4-2. We essentially have no midfielders other than Rodri and Fernandinho, who are obviously both defensive midfielders, and then a front kind of two of Aguero and Jesus, and then Sterling and Torres in the wings. It's really strange.
Going Jesus? No, wrong ball. Oh my god, get him off. Get him off now. Get him off now.
Get him off. Yeah, do get him off. This is poor. This is really hard to watch from Sterling. Renner says, we are making good chances, but at typical City, we do not score enough. It's just that, exactly, Renners, and it's the wrong players on the pitch to do so. I mean, Aguero looks like he's struggling to move, man. He's too built. He's just not mobile. His touch is poor. His touch is of someone who's played little or no football, which kind of makes sense. Sterling, I'm sorry, like, I hate to say it, I love the guy, but he just looks awful. Jesus, I'd probably leave him on. He's trying. Torres looks good. So, yeah, it's just typical City Runners, absolutely. Joe, Roma goalkeeper was shit, but it was a sub keeper. Pau Lopez got injured.
Yeah, but Morante is meant to be a decent stopper. He just, every time it was shot, pan back out. He didn't hold on to the ball once. It was just ridiculous. And also, they tried playing a back one of Chris Smalling.
Kane or Haaland, says Roshane. That's one of the questions that I struggle to answer. I mean, if you're looking for longevity, obviously Erling Haaland is the one. But then if you get Harry Kane, he's a proven, Premier League striker, and he's going to break that Alan Shearer record, I reckon. Definitely, if he was to join us, he would break Alan Shearer's record. And it's only a matter of time before Kane leaves. I think it's this summer because he needs to win trophies. He's too good not to win trophies. I'd take either, but I think the best one would probably be Haaland because you get a long time out of him if he's willing to stay. But I'd be buzzing with either, Rashane. What would you do? What would anyone in the chat do?
If they're both, like, if you're presented with the opportunity to get them, obviously this is just an if, but if you're presented with an opportunity to get them both for the same money, same wages, all that jazz, you're taking Haaland. That's not how it works, though. Yeah,
I'd be inclined to agree. I'd take Haaland because, like I said, the longevity, but I'd be still absolutely buzzing with Harry Kane. And there is that thing with Haaland that he's not a proven striker in the Premier League, and Kane is, so Kane kind of has that over him. But I take either. Absolutely buzzing with either. I just don't know what City open the checkbook like that. Patrick says, I think some scratch at City is needed. I would, yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't mind a bit of that. Now I'm getting I think Lamb later, and that's why they're changing it.
Getting things after dying here.
Come on! Yes! I
missed it. My fucking stream died. Get in there.
Fucking Aguero!
I love him. Aguero.
I love you.
Yes. I missed it. I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it. We'll take it. Get in, Aguero.
What a finish! Right, I'll give you the lowdown of it. Right, Riddleval gave it away, I think, so focusing on him. But Laporte played it to, I think it's Mendy, who put a brilliant ball to Aguero, and he took a touch where it bounces off the bottom of his foot, takes a little ricochet off the ground, comes back up to him. What a finish! Reminds me of Liverpool at home, 18-19.
Fucking stream. Tony O'Brien is spamming oil in the chat. Did your car break down or something? Do you need some oil?
Okay, well, lads, time to get the lawnmower out, I think.
Oh, Christ, look at this guy.
Is it back okay, is it?
No. Give me a sec.
He doesn't. He never joins in with my dance routines, man.
You got spam in the chat, lads. Yeah, let him spam. Let him spam for me.
Oh my God! You're actually gonna miss 2 goals.
Yeah! No! Why do we keep missing
Go
them?
on, Torres, you
No! My fucking stream! It's broken!
They're all so happy. All the subs are in the
Oh,
corner celebrating with him and they're rubbing his head and all.
2-0!
Torres
Oh,
is.
club.
I'm quite sure Ferran Torres is cry. I mean this in the nicest way possible. He's cry. Oh, what a goal! Guy should be getting to it.
Ferran
in the
Torres
corner.
with a sterling assist.
Why the fuck is this broken?
I tell you what, I throw my camera on it.
Jesus.
What a goal! 2-0 to the Manchester Paisleys.
Oh, that's class.
It's loving it. They're all loving it. Up the fucking Blues.
Sky Go is having an absolute melter here for me.
Yeah, I'm on the
2 goals,
Skybox now, lad.
45 seconds. Yes,
Jesus Christ,
ASE,
Dara.
live on, buzzing. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't done already. Like the stream. We're going to try hit 30 likes for the first time ever today. That would be a new record for us. Help us out there for the Super Blues who've just scored twice.
Dara, do you need
Welcome
a
to
locket or
Welcome.
something?
Huh?
What was that, mate? Sorry?
Dara, do you need a locket or something? Jesus Christ, you're coughing your lungs out.
Yeah, my throat fucked. 2 girls, 1 schlup has come on. That was my old fever team then. I was hoping for a bit of a laugh.
I mean, if it helps, you got a laugh from me, but I was muted.
Yes! And now you're gonna believe it. You?
Fucking Sky Go, man.
We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. Now, this is turning into a Liverpool fan channel tomorrow.
Yeah, we're all Liverpool tomorrow. We're going to do a live watch along, I think, for the Liverpool United game now. If any of you want to come
Oh,
on.
no, we definitely are now. Right, Tenna says I'll hang up a Liverpool jersey instead for the background tomorrow.
Fuming I missed those goals now, man. My prediction, boys. Yeah, I said 2-0 as well now, half-time. I said 3-0 before the game. I said 2-0 half-time. This finishing from Torres. I said give it Torres one chance and he takes it. Yeah, you did, to be fair. Joe, hit the soundboard.
Oh! Dude, this could finish 5-0. Everything.
My stream's still broken.
Right, I'm gonna give you the lowdown of it. Palace are now clung to the box, literally, like more so in the first half, because everything's gonna open up here and it's gonna end up finishing. I think we don't need to bring anyone on now. I think it ends up. It could end up 4 or 5 here now, because we saw it with the Liverpool game. As soon as Liverpool got a couple, completely opened up against Palace. So this could end up 4.
Shane says, I hate United, but I genuinely want them to end Liverpool's European hopes tomorrow. Yeah, we're kind of on the fence like that, but we need Liverpool to win us the league tomorrow.
You see, I genuinely prefer for Liverpool not to get top 4, but I don't care about it that much that we'd have to wait another week to win the league.
I'd like it wrapped up before the PSG game. Come on, man. Killing me here, Sky. Either way, whatever the result, we win.
Dara's not even looking. Sterling's just hit the post.
Shit, I'm checking Twitter.
Sterling's done really well there. He takes the ball. He drives into the box on his left foot, hits the post. It is near post. He's done really well there. Shame about the finish.
Even the finish isn't that bad. He done well to get it in between that little corridor for the post. And
He's on his left foot as well. I'm surprised he even got it on target.
He's actually got to tweet what a goal Aguero. Next thing you know, goes, oh, that was not even looking. I saw the ball over there. I thought they had scored and they were celebrating. Right, we're going into Paris 1-0 down in the second half, I'm telling you. Oh, here they come again. Right, here's Rodri. He's bringing it forward. Oh, he has them on skates here. Shit ball. Now, Now that we're 2-0 up, right, Joe? I know. Oh, Zinchenko's coming on. You're not really watching Hugh, are you, as a backup?
I'm trying to get it working now. It's a second half FC. Yes, we are second half FC. Hang on. I'm gonna go downstairs and see it on people occupied.
Right, I'm on this. I'm doing this me now. Subscribe or run as a break your legs. Ooh, another corner for City. This time on the other side. Martin Moore's doing well. Not bad. Martin Moore went to the Euros, Joe.
Fuck off.
He did, yeah. When Hodgson was manager, he went to the Euros.
Oh
Just before
my
your
god.
great right back. Like he went to the Euros. Nathan Klein would have gone to the Euros. That
Oh,
year.
Nathaniel
Quite well.
Klein. Jesus Christ. The best you've got is Nathaniel Klein. My god. Swear he's at Palace now.
He is, yeah, but he's fucking that fella got done by injuries, poor fucker. Manchester City now scored 700 goals in
Oh my God.
288 games. I think he said 701.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christian Benteke. Right. Manchester City has scored 700 goals in 288 games of football under Pep Guardiola.
That was going in as well. Jesus, it could have been 3. My god.
Joe, you're watching this now, right? I think this will end up 4 or 5.
This could end up 4 or 5, just because of the fact that Palace are going to have to attack now. Jesus Christ.
He's watching it downstairs. If he's watching it downstairs, now I'll have to pause. I know I'm only paused for 3 seconds, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, if you unpause it, you'll be synced with me, because we were the same. It's just Hugh was a few seconds.
Oh, so I think we're the same now, to be honest, because just like I hadn't hit the post yet.
What's the second?
47, 48.
Yeah, you're still 3 seconds behind. I was on 50 when you said 47. It's fine though. Rodri doing step overs. Rodri doing step overs on the right wing.
Has started playing as a high up 8.
Oh,
he's not getting that straight.
Well, here come Palace. Never mind.
I'm synced up with you again. 9, 10, 11,
12, 13, 14. Which end?
Yeah, I'm second ahead of you now, boy.
Well, no, for my end, you know. Well, we move.
Are you up and running here, are you?
What?
Are you up and running?
No, it's working on the telly downstairs, but it's just the Sky Go app. You love a knock runners. Dara to AFTV for 50,000. What?
Excuse me, I think I'm worth more than 50,000 euros.
50,000 subscribers. Take those.
Oh. We take 50k off them and they get me in return. Tactical trade.
I'd make that trade though. Oh, it's back.
Oh, Jesus is just taking one to the chest.
What second are you on?
11, 12, 13.
65, yeah?
Yeah.
Right,
no, 66. What?
What? I'm exactly a minute behind you.
Here's Zinchenko on for Fernandinho. Ooh, that could be in Fernandinho starts against Paris.
Fernandinho might start Paris now if he's coming off now. Oh, I'd love to see it as well, because I'm sorry, Rodri was appalling in the first half.
Do you want me to pause for a minute?
I just closed the app. I'll get it up again and see it.
So what's this? What's Zinchenko in the midfield then? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know. I really don't. Unless Cancelo goes midfield and he goes on the right. I don't know.
Any subs?
Also, Benteke has come off for Mateta.
Mateta has really nice haircut, I'll tell you that much.
Mateta's a baller. I don't know how Palace have got him.
Do you remember his first goal as well? The back heel. It's Brighton, I think it was.
Pat, stop trolling him.
What was it? Let's take a look, hang on. Right, live chat.
Andy, ... Guys, stop fucking me here.
I'd watch that. I'll try and go out of fights like.
What's next for Kun? Barcelona for Shane, I think. I think it's gonna be Barcelona for him. He's gonna join Messi.
Gotta Messi.
He's gonna join Messi in Barcelona, Rashane, is my guess. He's 1 goal off breaking the record for most goals scored for one club. What a stat that is, huh?
I think he scores today. I think he scores again.
Do you have a mullet, Dara?
No, but the fade looks an awful lot like it. It's just a normal skin fade. It's just a low fade. Go on, Aguero! Like,
Lads, try get 5 people of your friends to like the stream. Just to 30. That'll be a new record. Try find 5 people. Between the lot of you, we can find
If
5
you
people.
two liked it on your personal accounts,
I have done.
I think I have. Yeah, I have.
do it now. Or you won't get your good luck, Dara. Come on, we know the rules here.
I probably liked it, man.
Subscribe for 10 years. Good luck. This fucking Sky app is going to kill me. I reckon.
Any way we can.
I'd say he could pull off a mullet too.
I'll sub in and be the second voice of the game.
I'm not fan. Now, I really appreciate that, Pat, but I don't know if I'd be able to. If I'm being flat out honest with you, I really don't think I'd be able to. I think it's just a low fade. But I enjoyed the low fade, you know. Done yesterday. See, all the barbers are open soon enough anyway, Hugh. So you won't need a mumsy trim anymore.
Yeah.
She does look a bit like it, doesn't it? Getting self-conscious now, Pat. Nice one.
I thought you had a mullet.
I'll say it quite out.
I thought you had a mullet yesterday.
Did you? There's Jesus. Tariq Mitchell. Mitchell's been low key at a really good game.
He signed a new contract till 2025 or 2026 or something. Tie down his future at Palace.
He's only a baby as well. He's not like 19. Say that, he's older than me.
I remember that because I told you, and your reaction was, "Why have they done that? Why has he done that?"
It's he sent him to the shops.
Sent him to the shops. Well done, Ake. Well done, Ake. Mateta though.
Mateta
and straight to Edison.
Schlupp, sorry.
2 girls, 1 schlupp.
Shit. 2 girls, 1 schlupp. Just Zaha is like Haaland, where you always see him dangerous. Like you always have him in the back of the mind, but he does nothing during the match.
You know what? I'm very grateful we're not doing a review for this game because I missed 2 fucking goals.
2 really good goals as well. So you've missed 2 crackers.
I hate missing an Aguero goal. Like it's always such a nice moment when he scores.
Thing is, that is gonna be his last goal for the club.
Why the fuck do you spend £1,000 on an iPad that doesn't fucking work?
Just get yourself a 22-inch Walker telly. It's my brother's as well. I have a new telly set up here, and it's my brother's, right? But I still have that bad boy over there. That'll just be for playing PlayStation.
Get yourself a small telly or another monitor. And just plug in the Skybox.
That's what I'm doing now.
No, I'm telling you. Not you.
Oh, Hugh.
No, you've done it.
Oh, good punch by you.
Still got a shit trim. Still got a shit trim, but he punched it well.
Oh, yeah, no. Still got a shit trim. We did trim watch. We did a brief trim watch, right? But Palace is a hard one to pick out because they all have really good haircuts. Like, honestly, Palace are a great team for a trim.
Half the team's either got skin fades or some sort of like weird dreads.
Hugh, have a look at the chat.
That's what your missus said, Patrick.
Oh no!
You two have a weird relationship, Renners and Patch, you know that?
I think it's a real cute relationship. They could do like a buddy cop drama. I think.
It's funny though.
Yeah, I think like we have so many relationships in here. Obviously, I think Pat's missus actually does come in, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a lovely girl.
So
she gets her score predictions and then leaves.
Fair play to her. I like Heather for coming in, leaving a nice woman.
We are best friends. Renners and Pat, yeah, they're two peas in a pod. It's funny that Renner's getting on with an Arsenal fan.
Usually hates him.
Usually hates anyone who doesn't support City.
He just hates football fans except for the ones who support City.
I'll get the misses after your runners. We are, yeah, your best mates at the end of the day. Lad, can you go get 5 people? Just between the lot of you here, get 5 people to like it, and we'll have 30. That'll be the record, and you'll all be there to witness it. And we'll have a party. I'll get the champagne in.
I'll take my shirt off her.
Darryl, well.
Well, no.
The football. Here's Torres! Here's Torres! He's back here. It's
Cancelo. Oh! Cafu.
Cafu Cello, and he scored a cracker.
Cafu almost just got a screamer.
Sorry, can we admire that? That was a counter-attack.
Shame we're 2-0 up and we don't need to counter-attack anymore.
So Hugh has missed 2 goals, a counter-attack. You should just not watch this anymore. This might be a lot better. I tell you what, don't do the watch along on Tuesday. I'll have Joe with me.
When you fuck.
You just stay in the call, but don't watch it.
I'm just sitting there looking around the office like, Jesus, City are playing. Wouldn't I love to watch it?
If only Manchester City had a football game on tonight.
I would probably watch it.
Pat, I know you're so. You get those 5 boys on here and subscribe now.
Speak of the goddamn devil.
Oh no.
Heather O'Connor in the chat. Well. Are you hungover as well?
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh
no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Renner's at the wrong time, mate.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't realize what had happened until I was like, there's Heather. And then there's Renner's comment.
Jesus Christ.
The stream has gone to shit. I'm actually dead. Honest to God.
Oh my fucking God. Look at the chat. Look at the fucking chat. My God.
I'm not going to comment.
If I speak.
Daddy!
Ren dog.
It's another counter-attack. Oh my God, another one.
To speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Oh, Sterling! Oh, shit.
I'm missing the whole fucking game. We're at 4 people off our record, like ever.
Mrs. O'Connor is going mad.
This is the best stream that we have ever had.
I can't even watch the game.
This is it. This game's an afterthought. I'm looking at the drama.
Morning is ruined. I'm hungover. I can't watch City.
He's 50. Reynolds is only 30, 32, 33, I think.
50.
He told us yesterday, same age as Stephen McInerney.
That's how you judge your ages. I am the same age as this guy.
No, that's how he told us. No, he said Stephen's like 20, 32, 33. That's how old he is.
Jesus Christ. A lot has unfolded in the last 5 minutes. Jesus.
2 counter attacks and 1 chat about a girl but he didn't know what to say. That's amazing. I presume they're in the same room, like, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't think I'm in my.
Oh my God, Renners.
Ruthless, man. I just want to watch the match. I can take a joke, like.
Jesus Christ.
Are you able to stream it in the Discord, Joe?
No, I can't.
Yeah.
And neither can Dara because he's watching it on the telly as well.
There is a way you can, Joe. If you put your camera on your screen and hold it there, like I always
Can't
do.
because it won't reach the wires. Not long enough the way it is. And you can't do it because you're on stream.
Oh no, my internet will fail. Tell you what. Oh, I have an idea. Hang on.
I'm gonna end up missing the rest of the match, haven't I?
No, hang
There's
on.
only 13 minutes left.
Yeah, oh no, nothing's happening. It finished it now. Wait, Hugh, can you see it now?
Oh, for God. Oh.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend I saw the goals. Okay, so I'll give my analysis. What an unbelievable finish from Sergio Aguero to bring himself to 1 goal off breaking the record for most goals scored for one club. An unbelievable, typical Aguero goal.
At least he shot.
You know what?
At least he
You
shot.
know what, right? Yeah, but he danced for about 10 minutes beforehand. You do know it is actually what you would call a typical Aguero goal.
Nah, honestly, fuck Sky. Really, fuck Sky. I hate them. I hate them.
What a goal!
They've ruined my Saturday morning on a bank holiday.
Oh, yeah, it's bank holiday.
It's a banker, and they've ruined it for me.
Banker with a W. Banker with a W.
What would make it a lot better for me is if 4 people could like the stream and we would be on 30. Just the number.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, what a pass. No, I can't see it.
That's very nice football here. It could be City, I don't know.
Playing some cracking football here.
Jesus. Jesus has him on toast. Fair play to Jesus. He's had a 7. I don't care.
And you know what? When he dropped deep, when he tracked back to tackle, he didn't fucking crop the man this time.
I made your bank holiday, Hugh. Renners, you always make my day when you come in with your fire. With your fire.
And here comes Joao Cancelo. Oh, 3-0.
Oh, Sterling. No. Keeper.
It's Sterling.
Oh, Palace could be Palace on the attack here. It's Moni Zaha on the wing. Like going from Harry Potter, Mona Merrill. Shout out. Here's Zaha. Milivojevic.
Woo!
Major banker.
Major laser.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Joe, what was the half-time XG on this, actually? Can you find it?
Half-time. Do you want me to go on Comunicado Oficial?
I beg.
I'll tell you what I can watch. Sheffield United versus Nottingham Forest.
You're in Sheffield Wednesday versus Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, that's the one.
Same thing.
Go on. We'll have a second watching on.
We have now become a Sheffield Wednesday channel.
Oh, here's Sterling. He's
fallen over, referee. That's a free. Penrith. Looks like the XG philosophy's also gone on holiday.
Oh yes. For a good cause, of course. It's for a good cause. Do us a favour, Joe. I know you're not doing stream highlights on this, but can you just clip up us laughing?
Are we not doing stream highlights for this?
We can't.
I thought we were doing no videos and we were just doing the stream, so I don't know. It's recording either way, so if you want me to, I can.
Well, you can, and we can put it up on Tuesday morning.
We can know. What we'll do is we'll get some of the funny clips for Twitter and Instagram.
We can't post now.
That's also true.
We cannot post on that. That is.
Well, then I guess
we can have it for after.
Listen, I've had my meltdown on Sky Go at the right time. Okay.
We'll just bin it off this week. We'll keep this between the people who are in stream. This is an advertisement to watch it.
Will you at least clip us up laughing in case something funny happens in a game and we can just let's say Neymar slips and breaks his ankle or something. You can just
No.
What the fuck?
I don't want that. No.
None of that.
Only his Fortnite kicks, though. Only in his Fortnite kicks.
No, this footage will get deleted and we'll go again in Paris. Come on.
26 likes. Come on, lads.
26
you know what, actually,
likes.
In that stream highlights from Paris, I actually done really well considering it was 23 minutes long.
There was a lot that happened though.
It was
no, I don't mean that. I said this to you, Joe. It needed to be that long, but it done very well considering.
I think I am.
Oh, down the pipe.
Man of the chat for today. We'll give it to Renners, yeah. Well, that'll be a new award now, man of the chat.
Not man of the match, man of the chat.
Go on, put me in. Here's Sterling. Still
Sterling.
Ooh.
Again, he's shooting, Dara. That's what you wanted in the first half, right?
Yeah. No. He's right, he shouldn't. But, tell you what, great passing Zinchenko. Also, what was... Oh, yeah. Hugh, you weren't in it. I was thinking of doing post-season awards. Video for it, because I need content.
If we hit 250 subs, we'll do a post-season awards.
I just want to do it. Oh, I mean, yeah, 250, yeah.
No, he just wants to do it because he wants to just go on and on about Ruben Diaz for 10 minutes.
Oh, you don't say that. They won't watch it now.
Well, who else is it going to be, Dara? Jesus Christ. It's not like you talk about him every stream, regardless of if he's playing or not. And how big his member is. You like to mention that, don't you?
He does.
Oh, the Port's fucked it here. The Port's fucked it. I'm sorry. Tell you what, one thing, I've not been afraid of Palace at all. I thought it would have been like a 1-0 grind out for them, but they've not shown that.
We have also
They're
played
already
a
off.
4-4. We have also played a 4-4-2, Dara.
Defensive 4-4.
Yeah.
They've only had 2 shots in the second half. 11 we've had.
They had more than us in the first half. What? Mad.
I'd say Sterling has a higher XG than Palace today.
Probably.
There's no way to find out, though.
Bludgery.
Oh, here they come again. That's not a foul.
Who's the ref? Are we going to ref watch, yeah?
David Coote, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's literally just BT Sports 1 isn't working. Every other channel's working.
1RK. Nice 1RK.
I actually love him so much.
Nice 1RK. Nice trim as well.
Oh, yeah. Aguero's finally netting a Selhurst back.
Before he leaves. Before he leaves.
Selhurst Park completed it, mate.
Selhurst Park. Palace away. Completed it, mate.
I can't give you any of my analysis of the game, lads. I'm just sitting there completely like hoping for something to happen.
Yeah, so are we. We kind of like, we want another goal. We want another goal just because funny.
Remember I said Torres was crying? He was actually crying.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're not crying anymore.
Is he gone off?
No.
No. When he scored, he was crying.
He's not crying anymore.
He cried when he
what's
scored.
happening. Yeah, it must have just been a big relief for him.
Hey.
Jesus.
That's real. So, the Man City watching Sergio Aguero score today. Just a picture of Steve Carell from The Office when he leaves, and it's just that's my boy.
You're my boy.
The Office is really good. I presume there's a couple. Actually, this game's boring, so I'm going to give you a film to watch. The people in the chat, 'cause I know these who don't watch films. Jojo Rabbit, great film. Watch it. The other night.
He's mentioned that film about 4 times in the last 2
People are
days,
here to
Dara.
listen to us talk about football, and we're giving them movie predictions or movies.
Stop
You're
giving
not
him your
watching
Netflix watch list, Dara. Come on.
It's not on Netflix, right?
Whatever. Don't care. Does your streaming site that you always seem to link on your own personal account, so you don't want to get the podcast account.
Do you think I'm going to get banned? Do you think I'm going to get banned for it? I'd just rather not get banned on this page. Just ban the little bot that's spamming Total Sport Tech. Sorry.
Should have a command. !stream.
It just ats me. It just ats me. It doesn't fucking say the stream. It just ats me.
I don't even know why you came on. Mad.
If you want the stream, follow my Twitter.
We just lost 4 likes. What the hell?
What?
Probably because Dara started giving movie recommendations. Aguero's won one of the match. Never thought I'd say that again.
He's one man on the match.
Yeah, he's broadcast as one in the match. Never thought I'd ever say that again this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Ake has been so good.
Surprised he's playing
1-2,
90.
2 Nathan Ake.
How long
Surprised
is
he's
left?
playing the whole game. Surprised he's playing the whole game, okay, but there's only, like, what? Including injury time, like 5 minutes. Go on, Cafe.
Oh! Yeah, Ake's been really good today. Like, from what he's had to do, he's been really good.
Yeah, that's it. Watch us instead.
It's probably more entertaining. In fairness, this is dead.
It's gone from 26 likes to 21.
Anyone?
Anyone? Just like that, it's gone up to 50. We've made it 20, 40, and 21. Of course, it's going to go up. Would you have given? I don't know if I would have given him man the match or not. It's nice though. It'll be the last man the match he ever gets. Here's Aguero
Go
again.
on,
Here he is
Serge.
again.
Got it back. Gee, he went for the
Ooh.
shot. And Jesus Christ, it was at the byline.
This man is hungry. Oh, look how cute he is. I love him. I don't want him to go.
Should have just punched the camera. Come on. Get
don't
the
want him to
8K
go.
ones, you twats. Trim watch from the behind.
Trim Watch has actually made quite a good save, but it's all for nothing because the Silver Fox is leaving. I'm really upset about it.
Silver Fox. Well, I mean,
Look how happy Torres is, man.
what? Torres is on the corners. What? All right.
He's been on the corner. He's been on the corner all game. They've all been shy. Here's Sterling again.
Wait, he tried shooting.
It's Jesus. He's put it out for a throw in.
Christ.
It's unlucky. He's been good today. He's been good. He's hungry for it. But I swear to God, if he starts on Wednesday, he won't.
Yeah, but he did that. If Sterling did that, you're going, Jesus Christ, he's put it out for a throw and he's so shy.
Yeah, because Sterling has been shy today. He hasn't.
I mean, Sterling got an assist.
It's like saying Zinchenko got an assist for De Bruyne.
Well, he
Yeah,
did. He still gets the credit for it.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, StatPad FC. Getting closer to Rashford, who was in Team of the Season.
Yeah, that's a little bollocks from Marcus Rashford in the team of the season.
like Rashford is a good player. We can all agree he's a good player. He is like you can tell he's playing through injury. He has been. Hang on, yeah, it's gone. He's been playing through injury all season, right? He's a good player, but he's not team of the season worthy. Especially if Phil Foden didn't get a team of the season. Phil Foden has 14 goals and 9 assists in all competitions. Mahrez can get one. John Stones can get. Wesley Fofana got one over John Stones. I'm sick of football. I'm sick of everything. Sorry. Right? Like I don't know if Edison got one. I presume not. Your man, Emi
He did.
Martinez from-
He did. Edison got it, and loads of Villa fans were crying it wasn't Emi Martinez.
And rightfully so. He's been the best keeper all season. I'll fight you on that.
Well, I mean, Edison's kept the most clean sheets, so.
Yeah, but if they, well, then why isn't John Stones in it? If that's the argument.
Because EA Sports FIFA packs, Fofana meta.
Yeah, true. That and like, I was gonna say, Stones had an SBC card. Fucking Fofana has an 86 objective card.
Yeah, Rashford has a bloody, what do you call it? Europa League card.
Yeah,
as well.
Grealish deserves it over. But the thing is, Rashford, I saw the stat. Rashford's featured in every single league game for United this season, right? He's featured in that. Grealish has been out for probably about 2 months now. He's been red in my fantasy for about 2 months, so. He is a very good baller, though. He definitely deserves it. I think he'll end up getting an objective or an SBC or something. Rashford versus Grealish. Stop, Renners.
Well, I mean, he has been broken for about 2 years, so.
And that's like he just keeps like being played through an injury, and I think it's wrong. Personally, you should be given a rest. And I like Rashford. I think Rashford. Obviously he feeds the kids and all, but I think he's a good player as well. It's not crime to say that about a United player. I don't think. Pep Cam.
How long's that on?
3 minutes.
3
Well,
minutes.
there's 90
Probably
seconds
3
left.
God.
There's Cafu wandering
You see,
into midfield.
John, it's
Oh.
easy to say that. I'll see you later, curve class. It's easy to say that.
Yeah,
But-
Ross.
I do also agree. I agree with that, and he doesn't have as good a defense in front of him either. I think he deserved that, personally. But packs. But John, you also said De Bruyne didn't deserve one, so I'm not listening.
Yeah, well, right, okay. Well, if Martinez deserves one over Edison, even though Edison's got more clean sheets, then why has someone like Salah got one? Because he's been awful, but he's like top scorer. So why does he get one?
Renner says, you guys doing a watch along of Rags versus the Bin Dippers tomorrow? Yes. I think we will now, won't we?
Yeah, we will be.
Good,
Well,
good.
I'm up for it. Look at all the boys on the bench. Zach Steffen loves it, so he does.
Getting fade?
Tell you who else loves it, right? Now, I've said this to you before. I don't know if I've said it on stream. Rodri is the most passionate man in that team. Like, do you ever see him when a goal goes in, and whether it's him or not, he just fucking beams up.
I think.
It's like, remember
Ferran Torres crying after he scores takes the cake.
Oh yeah, no, that does. Do you remember Nolito? Remember the fella we bought from Seville? Was it we bought from?
Oh,
You remember
okay,
Nolito?
again.
Oh, yeah, little Spanish guy.
No, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's full time, by the way. He was always the first person to run over and celebrate with the person. I remember he was always the first person to run to the corner and hug the score. Right, full time, 2-0, nice win. We go on to Paris. Hugh, you can do the outro. I'm not robbing your thunder, but I'm the one watching the match. So
Okay, well there you go. Another 3 points. I missed the last half an hour because Sky decided to fuck me over. Missed both goals, so I can't even give you my analysis. But listen, 3 points. Hopefully Liverpool can do us a favour tomorrow night against United. Come back tomorrow. We'll do a watch long. I think we'll do a watch long for Liverpool versus United. We could be getting crowned champions by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So we'll be there for that. Come back and join us then. It says we're on 18 likes. We were on 26 like 10 minutes ago.
that's a glitch. I don't care.
It has to be a glitch. Please Liverpool win tomorrow. Yes, please Liverpool win tomorrow. Thank you all for coming today. Absolute support is always fantastic. Discord is in the pinned comment there in the chat. If you want to join, come chat to us, get your name on screen. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon for a potential Champions League, Premier League crowning. Peace. Joe, wrap it up.